Hello everyone and welcome to Vesever Story Time. It's a pleasure having you here. What you're about to see is a live stream that we had done for Paws Effect. Big shout out to the dev Shimmersoft and the publisher of Sedoc LLC for handing me a key to play this game. Now, one thing that you'll notice is I do say that the game is out on February 14th in Steam. Unfortunately, it's still under review. Steam is still looking at it, so it's a date to be announced. Anyways, you can catch me live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Without further ado, let's head right into the game. Here we are. Alright, so let's start off here. First of all, within the options here, we get to choose the music volume, effects volume, vocals volume, reading speed. I love these options already. So many games, or VAs, I know Danganronpa was having a hard time with that as well. Is this a dating sim? It's not so much a dating sim as... Actually, I'm not 100% sure, who knows, but I don't think it's full on dating, from what I've read. but odd things do happen. Change Sadie's name, change dogs' names. Visual novel it is, though, yes. And there's multiple choices and all that good stuff, too. So I love the fact that we can do music, effects, voice lines, all separate, get them all done up. There's a treat jar. So as you get achievements, you can give the doggos treats. Ah, yes. Perfect. Episodes. Now, it is being touted as a 4 to 5 hour long game. All right, let's get in. Game music down a little. Oh no! I will in a moment. Are we ready to begin the next trial? Yes. I do hope it's more exciting than the last one. You really do get invested in this stuff. I know. Why do you think I listen to this meditation music? I thought it was so I would eventually report you for workplace bullying, which I just might. Go ahead. They can't demote me much further. The sooner you stop complaining, the sooner we can earn our way out. Tell me honestly, does it not bother you, the kinds of things these people do? We're not paid enough to judge. See, you have your dispassion, and I have my music. We all cope differently. Whatever. Let's focus on the next subject. Do you have a record? Of course. Cool girl. Sex female, age 24, location Oregon, USA. Occupation law graduate. Ooh. Single for 3 weeks. So must have been at the end of the breakup then. 3 weeks. So, you know, we're getting into the recovery time there. Lifetime pets 5. Current pets 2. Huh. That's an odd name. It's not a name, it's an error. Specifically the kind that outsourcing database entry gets you. You like to have 5 pets? Hey, Nakayuma. I mean, over the lifetime. So if, oh gosh, my pet count over the lifetime would be way high.
Isn't that wonderful?
Hey, thank you very much for that follow. Pleasure to have you here. How's your day going so far? Don't appreciate your tone. I don't appreciate your outsourcing. It's not like I have the power over budget cuts, but this is an easy fix, right? We simply need to reassign a name to the record. Want to get your haircut done like hers? It's nice. It's not too short. It's not too long. Because I can totally get having long hair would be a big hassle. When I used to have longer hair, I've never had any that long. I mean, I'm not like Tails with his like beautiful mane. It sometimes got to be a bit of a pain in the butt. So I can't imagine for the ladies having like the really long hair. Oh gosh, it's a big hassle. I can see that, but at the same time, I get jealous because the things you can do with long hair between the different braids and styles, you can make your hair look gorgeous. For guys, what do we got? We got like nothing. We can have a man bun. And then just different lengths, and that's really about it. So it's money on shampoo and conditioner. Oh, I would believe it. Oh, goodness. You recall her name, then? I'm sure it will come to me. I hate working with you. Now, I'm mostly confident that the name was... name her Flora? We'll do it. Flora. Boom. There you go, Flora. Unsurprisingly, the dogs' names are also incorrect. Care to test your memory some more? Oh, I've done my part. I wouldn't want to deprive you of all the fun. Yorbe, Skexsmall, Vela, Mandrake Wyvern, Harry Hermione, Leon Ashley, Ridley Samus, Cookie and Cream, Biscuit and Gravy, or Peaches and Pecan. So we're not going to be able to manually type it for these ones, but we do have at least a decent amount of names. So do we have anything that seems to scream out to you all? Cookie and Cream, that's the one I'm kind of leaning towards as well, especially with the colors. I think that fits. I'm curious about this Yorbe and Skexsmall. That must be an inside joke somewhere. I'm not sure where those names would come from. Harry and Hermione. Ooh. All right, so far we have one for Cookies and Cream, one for Biscuit and Gravy, and one for Harry and Hermione, because let's be honest, Chris wants that the most. Do we have anyone else with a tie-breaking vote? I mean, he is willing to swing towards Cookies and Cream, though. That could... You know what? I like Cookies and Cream. Chris likes Cookies and Cream. Naka's Cookies and Cream. Mbort. Yeah, okay, let's do Cookies and Cream. I'm sorry, Flora. You got your name in this. You got your name. So we'll do Cookies and Cream with here. Were those really their names? Can't we just focus on getting this done? Sure. Let me grab a visual on their current location. The main characters here are content. Excellent. I know, it's like, I can't really do Vesever. It doesn't feel right. Subject looks to be at her park. That would be a fun place to start, don't you think? You know the protocols on public exposure and chaos management. Can't imagine why you're still single. I don't need imagination to know why you are. Ooh, it's true, I'm miserable, despite my radiant appearance. Don't you pity me? I'm watching the screen now. Fine! I'll finish writing the report on the last subject. Let me know when you initiate. Sassy. If we get to name them, we should name that, her name is Miss Sassy Pants. Fine. Can't imagine why you're still single. As we warp into the fields. We got a tree! Yes! Oh gosh, yeah, you're right, Flora. We need to turn down this music. I turned that up a little high. Alright, so first of all... Oh! Okay, one moment here. Okay. Pop this down to maybe 50. Alright, how's that sound to you all? Is that good balance there? And while I'm waiting for answers, this right here is what Simulacra 2 should have had. A little less? Okay. Pop it down to there. All right. How's that? Seems about decent in my ears. Much better. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I don't want to be blowing out anybody's eardrums with the music, so by all means, thank you for letting me know. Okay, so auto. Basically, this is going to be like Danganronpa and other VAs with auto. It just automatically goes forward after a set amount of time, so this way you don't have to keep clicking buttons. I like clicking buttons. It gives me a chance to talk with all of you, as well as read this out. Log. If you missed something, you can scroll up and read it. Beautiful. Love it. Save. Okay, that's fine. Let's do save. That's nice. Load. But this button right here is the one that any VA worth its salt should have. It doesn't necessarily need to be there for the very first playthrough. You could have it as a unlock at the end of the game, and that would be perfectly fine. But if you're toting that you have multiple endings and different choices, like this game does, it has I think 5 different endings amongst different choices, having a skip button is so important. Especially if there's long cutscenes that you can't skip through and all kinds of things like that. That was my biggest gripe about Simulacra 2, was that, yeah, I would have loved to have looked through more endings, but having to go through the whole game over and over again, going through everything, all the chatter, all the videos, was just, no, I'd rather just go start playing like Division 2 or some other games that I want. Let me turn off my phone here. There we go. Flip side, Simulacra 2 has stated, or in the Steam forums, they said that they're going to be working on a skip button within a future patch. So good on them for including that, but beautiful that it's in this game right now. Okay, Cookie. I'm guessing this is Cookie. This is Cream. I thought this was going to be Cream because it was lighter, but okay.
You're killing me here.
What? I'm tired, and honestly, it's your fault that you scare other dogs away. Maybe if you didn't act like griefers, people wouldn't leave. Talking about you, Cookie. Division 2? What? Huh? Yeah, I'm working on it hard, Chris. I'm working on it hard. Up to level 13 or something like that. Don't like the sound of what? Don't like the sound of what, Flora? Guess you can't help that you're the genetic expression of a car alarm. Just like I can't help having the energy of a potato sack. So let's just accept what we are, and you fetch this ball. Go on, go! You don't sound like that. I'm trying to... Well, Flora, to be honest, I don't know what you sound like. I'm just trying to copy this in-game voice, so, you know, that's rough. If you want, I mean, I can go into the options here. I can change Sadie's name. We can swap it back to Sadie. Apparently Flora doesn't like it. Flora is mad. So, you know.
Huh.
Not even going to bother, huh, Cream? You do have a woman's sensibility. Cool, let's change the name. Yeah, I do like that. So this way if you mess up or you find that the name that you've given that character just isn't suiting with how they would act. It's really cool that they did include the fact that you can change it all through the game. Even the dogs' names, you can just swap it at any point. A+. This is the alternate universe, Flora, where you sound different and act different? Gotta say, the weather's been unusually nice for this time of year. Surely that portends something. As nice as the fresh air and beautiful scenery is, I should head back soon. My interview isn't until tomorrow afternoon. I need to get myself into a better mental space. Hey, Shimmersoft! Welcome! Although you'll only be around sporadically, just want you to know So your basic small is a dark crystal. Okay, perfect. Well, thank you very much for letting me know. I was curious about that. And it's been a long time since I've watched Dark Crystal, so that's probably why I didn't get it. I should watch it again. I have it on Blu-ray. And then, oh, that reminds me, I actually haven't even watched the Netflix. Oh my gosh. What's wrong with me? I haven't watched the Netflix one either. Just jump in the Discord and do a voiceover. Ooh. What's the new season on Netflix? It's on my list. It is on my list. As nice as the fresh air and beautiful scenery is. Oh, also Shimmersoft, I'm not sure if you heard me totally raving about this earlier, but this skip button, mwah, beautiful. Love it. I just finished playing Simulacra 2, and they don't have a skip button at all, and you can't skip the cinematics. So I ended up not going through a lot of their endings because it's a long bit going through everything. So having this here is just going to be, love it. As nice as the fresh air and beautiful scenery is, I should head back soon. Oh wait, we read this. I can't believe I'm going into law. I just keep waiting to wake up and have it be 3 years ago. And I was still thinking about being a kindergarten teacher. I mean, I could have molded the minds of tomorrow. Now? I'm just going to be molding their eventual plea bargains. There's a crap ton more money in plea bargains, which is great. If more ethically dubious. Of course, Mom loves it. A high-profile job, which is great and all, but is it really going to make me happy? It's a wonderful skipping. Little wild with speed, though, like a stallion. Beautiful. I'm not planning on giving it a tickle quite yet. You don't want to miss anything. But those additional playthroughs, definitely. Of course, more money is going to make you happy. No one ever found happiness subsisting on ramen noodles and toddler screams. You want to be a lawyer when you're a kid? Oh, well, there you go. Excuse me. I hate how easily I can impersonate her. But on the upside, at least I'll be independent. Now, just wait for my soul to wither. I can enjoy all that luxury in peace. I looked down my phone absentmindedly. Oh, looks like some people texted me. Let's see. One message from Daya, and that text from Vincent I've been ignoring. I need to be a grown-up about this and write him back. It's just so awkward. What are you up to? Will tomorrow work? Oh, who do I want to write back first? Let's see. We're putting off Vince, so let's do Daya first. What are you up to? Well done, Chris. Just at the park with the dogs, have an existential crisis. A low-key day today. Is this about your interview tomorrow? Am I that transparent? Yes? You're supposed to lie to me, D. You need every dose of reality you can get. Ugh, I hate that you're probably right. If you're nervous about it, we could go out. Window shop, grab drinks, judge people. Thanks, but I'm gonna chill tonight at home. Maybe take a bath. You know, really psych myself. Hey, stray kid. How you doing? $10 says you just smoke some pot and fall asleep on your couch. I don't have $10 to spare on a bet you'll win. You know what they say about self-medicating, Flora. Dia, have I told you you have a mom complex? Lol. Why do you think I stuck with being a teacher? It isn't the pay. What are we playing? Why do I sound so sexy? Well, stray kid, you know, it's through many years of just honing this voice, doing many vocal warm-ups, just me. No, I don't. We are playing Paws Effect, a wonderful game that I have sent by Shimmersoft here. It's coming out on Steam February 14th. It's been many years honing your voice. Aw, yeah. How about we meet tomorrow? I could pretend it's a celebration or a consolation depending on how the interview goes. That's the spirit. You've been too isolated since the breakup. Anyway, it'll be good to get out. That reminds me that I gotta tell Vincent to come get us stuff from my place. I'll feel better about it if you're over. Oh, Florida's text and goes outside. Just send that photo. Oh no! Oh, Borderless, no! Tell him to come by later in the afternoon. That way, I have time to stop and get drinks before he gets there. I might need you to bring those in the morning in order to get through this interview. You'll be fine. Just think, this is a fresh start for you. I'm not sure you were cut out to be a teacher, so you'll probably be great as a lawyer. Savage. Thank God I'll never have to be one of your classes. Hey, I'm teaching 5-year-olds. I don't have the luxury of being nice. Preach. Got my 2 kids that are rambunctious. I can't imagine teachers having to somehow corral all these little humans into one spot. Ugh. Well, I'm gonna head home and see how that plays out. See you tomorrow, D. See ya. Give the doggies hugs for me. Guess I need to write Vincent back. Hey, sorry, didn't mean to leave my stuff at your place for so long. I'll come grab it. Will tomorrow work? He looks like somebody who has a voice like this. Same humans sound a little bit of disdain. Are you a dog person as well? I love dogs. I like dogs. As much as I love my kids, they can be trying. Tomorrow is fine. Evening sometime. 6. Text me if you can't make it. Dogs, cats, kids. I'm sorry, Shimmer. I'm going to have to swap the kids and cats part around. The reason being, cats and I don't get along. Dogs, though? Oh, gosh. I can go across dogs that are supposed to be vicious, and they just immediately like, oh, I like you. You're great. But cats, for most of my life, they're instantly, just attacking me the entire time. All right, we did our text. Guess I could use some drinks right now. I'm stressing too much. Sense your goodness and it irritates them. They know that they can't just get what they want with me. They'd be like, go swipe that plate off the counter, and I'm right there like, no. Ah, well, I have other slightly less terrible ways of shedding my anxiety at home. I look toward the babies. Cookie was barking at some dogs walking along the street. Cream was barking at birds flying high above.
Aww.
I wonder sometimes if small animals think that we're towering beasts who entrap them for pleasure. Poor docile creatures, bounding in the confines of this manufactured square. Man, I need some self-care stat. Okay, here's what we got. Here's what we gotta do. There we go. Oh, it won't start until next episode. But next episode, fake Flora comes in. Babies, come on. Let's go home. It's time for mommy to sniff her own trees. Oh, keys are just little stimulus packages for my visual economy. As long as I've got you two, that's all I need, right?
Yeah.
That's right, girlie. You're all I need. Well, you and maybe some well-oiled chests. That's what the internet's for. Ooh. Well, sadly, I don't have much for proper oils here, so you're all going to have to worry about using the internet as well. I won't be able to provide for that on this stream.
Come on.
Speaking of, let's go. Cookie runs from the leash. My dog's like that too. Until she gets a good run, she won't come back very easily. I have to yell.
Don't you dare.
Hey now, don't be that way. Says that. Yes, exactly. Perfect. When I use my really angry voice, she'll just flop on the ground. She'll either sit, or if it's my really scary voice, she'll just immediately plop. She goes prone. Come on, Cookie. You want a treat? Okay, good. Just making sure my doggy didn't hear me say that. He turns his head sideways.
Let's just go.
Yeah, I got your attention now, don't I? Let's go so you can get a treat. Look at me. Reduced to bribing a creature a fraction of my size and intelligence. Maybe it's a good thing I don't want to become a kindergarten teacher after all. Bring in those bags of candy. You coming, Cream? Although I guess with those kind of dogs it'd be a bit more. Poor little Cream Puff fighting her unwinnable war against the avian menace. If only she knew. Episode 2. Haha, fake Flora's here. It's tough living alone again.
Guys, please.
Hey, I'm not blaming you two. You guys get 110% of fluff and love in equal measure. It's just... Well, it'd be nice sometimes if you guys could talk in between staring at me like that creepy employee at Heart Coffee.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Here's the thing.
Don't get me wrong. I'm grateful that I'll never have to pay down your college debt, or learn about your closest fetishes, or have awkward dinners with your crappy family. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about.
I just mean...
All I mean is that I wish I could, know you better. Share a mental reality, you know? Thrust open the catacombs of the spirit and achieve mutual enlightenment. Or maybe just criticize movies. You're never alone when you have poppers, I know. My dog, oh, she's great. If you're feeling really sad or if you're crying, she'll come up, she'll give you her kisses, and she'll give you a hug as well. Dogs are the best. You little pumpkins are adorbs. I should just strangle you with your own tails. Excitement increases.
What should I do?
Maybe I should put a singles ad out in the personals. Must love dogs. Think that would work?
Let's stay calm.
Alright, calm down. We're almost home. You two know home, right? A place with all your toys. And the expensive food you don't eat. Oh, and the corners of my ceiling that you always look at?
Yep.
Yep. Home sweet home. Well, different emotional needs. It's true. Oh. Episode 3. Hey Duke, how's it going? What you been up to today? That was great.
What?
You want some of this honey? Do you like stuffing your face with bee vomit? Do a little spin if you do.
Yeah.
1 out of 2 is pretty good. Better than my track record on a lot of things.
Here you are.
Alright, babies, here you go. Don't be shy, just stick your little heads in. Have to carry a thresh top? What? That's ridiculous. Dogs eat honey. Isn't that yummy? See, mommy's nothing if not generous. And existential, but mostly generous. Dogs excitedly lick the honey. Look at you exerting your miniature wills. You guys are cuter than a dozen ducklings. Dogs continue to lick honey crazily.
Okay.
Calm yourselves. This crap is terrible for you. Just as importantly, I need it more than you do. Unlike you two, I can't rely on others to feed me. Forever. Yeah, but do it for promos. Oh, that's even worse. My heart goes out to you, Duke. Nothing worse than getting just really off-the-wall picks for your promo games. I placed the honey container on the counter. Well, that was fun. Now what? I could go spend an hour thinking of what to wear to my interview tomorrow, or I can make good on my intent to check out some abs.
Babies!
What do you think? Grace me with your opinion. Shock of knowing the thresh was bad? Yeah. Looks at the honey jar on counter. I mean, it used to be when he was on release, because he scaled pretty well with a bunch of stuff, so you could build him for a solo lane. Much like how Pike, you could do that as well, but they've been nerfing them, so this way they're like, no, you're supposed to be supports. It's a honey jar on counter. Yeah, I feel the same way. Abs it is then. Now, the $1 million question. Whose abs? I could just stalk John Boyoga's Insta, but I already did that earlier.
Come on.
Come here, babies. Help mommy find some studs in her movie collection. He's got a great body, but he's such a douche in that movie. Wait, what am I doing? Of course. Old school Conan. 2 hours of a man doing stuff with his muscles? The ultimate chick flick. Made up there with Predator. Flake Flora! What are you doing? Quickly, load it in. Push play, get all the good parts. I started streaming the movie and then sunk into my couch. The same way I imagine trolls take residence under bridges. Assertively, just all like... Yeah, that's the stuff. Comfy. Couch, you've always done right by me. Come up here, babies. Let's all share in our love of couch before my career aspirations force me to ignore you. It's not how you do it. How do you flop into your couch, babe? Do you just do the whole flop?
Nice.
Such a good cuddle beast you are, Cream. You don't want to be banned on Twitch. What about you, Cookie? You too manly to lay with us estrogen centers?
No.
No, you're not getting any more honey. This is the honey of my affection.
Seriously?
Son, real talk, if you won't be taken seriously in this life, you need to stop acting like a scrotum. When I watch this movie, whether you like it or not. Oh, nice! Dating the dog? Ooh. Not right now, anyways. Yeah, I growl a little when I see his chest too, girl.
Phew.
Apparently, I also get kind of drowsy. I know I should get up and look over those interview questions Mom sent me. Just another few minutes. Oh boy. I don't know if it's a...
Ugh.
Hot damn, Cream. A creature that small should not be able... Oh, it's a fart. Gotcha. Oh, yeah. You know how dog farts sound. And how they smell. A creature that small should not be able to release gas that shreds the threading of reality.
What the hell?
What? Cream? Cream, what in the world are you barking at? Slowly opened my eyes to see Cream's shadow against the wall, popping like a flame. I couldn't see her directly, but she was clearly standing her ground looking up at something. Like a person.
Oh, God.
Oh shit, someone in the house? Why are they just standing in my hallway? I don't have time to think about this, they might hurt the babies. My god, what if they already hurt Cookie? I need a weapon. Like a bat. Wait, I don't have a bat. I do have knives. Quickly and quietly slinked off the couch, snagged a knife from the block on the counter. Excuse me. Your cream lights on Lucy. Yeah, for the one how weird these things are going to get when these dogs transform. Well, I'm sure we'll see soon. Slithered back around the couch and toward the wall next to the hallway. Amidst Cream's wild barking, I couldn't make out any other sounds. Then her barking dovetailed suddenly into growls, then whines. Her shadow twitched erratically. Ooh, this is going to be our first important choice. So when you think about what could happen, probably happen. I know, Shimmersoft, when I'm reading about it, I was like, I've got so many questions. What's going to happen? We can bull rush this creep, or don't be too hasty. Now, all we know right now is our dog's barking at this shadow. I'm thinking we gotta play this cool. After all, we don't know if they've got a gun. We don't know if they have a weapon. If they can hurt our poor babies here. If we sneak up, if we can get the drop on them. Let's do that sneaky sneak. America, after all, gotta be careful. Can't protect my babies if I get myself killed. I need to assess the situation first. And if the dogs have held any grudges, are going to let it air out ASAP. Depends how much they need to learn, I suppose. But they're dogs. Unless you're abusing the dogs, they're not really going to hold that much of a grudge. I peeked around the wall. The first sight was Cream's palm tree tail swaying wildly. The second was...
Who the hell?
What in blazes? This dude is stark naked! Man, and the thieves I attract are weirdos.
What? What?
Cream, what the hell's going on? The dog went into a bubble and flew at her face! Stumbled backward as a momentary burst of light engulfed the room. My hand took this to mean that holding stuff was futile and dropped the knife. I fell for it desperately as my eyes readjusted.
Gotcha.
Yeah. The light drained out of my eyes and I lurched forward. What I witnessed next was, for lack of a better word, insane. Oh dear. I'm here!
Hey.
I'm Cookie.
Hugs?
I don't wanna.
I don't like hugs.
What the hell is going on?
Oh my, indeed.
Uh-oh.
The two naked people scurried into my bedroom. The house was silent except for my thumping heart, which had suddenly gained the horsepower of a sports car.
Oh my god.
What did I just see? Cream was... And then... She... was... I have to... calm down. Maybe turn on the lights before I have a heart attack. I forgot she was a girl. Yeah, I thought they're both boys, but then she kept saying girl. So I'm like, there's no way she misgendered her dogs. It's gotta be what it is. Oh, yeah, okay. Now we know. I pushed myself up and bitch slapped that light switch. I fell back against the wall and exhaled fiercely. Your doctor does too. There's no tentacles? No, thankfully. No, we don't have any Cthulhu happening. So you know. We've got that going for us. Stole a couple of glances down the hallway, taking the silence to mean that the two people were still cowering in my bedroom.
Hey now.
Alright, rational part of me. You're still online. Let's hear some answers for this. Well, we've got a realization number one. You're on an acid trip.
Nope.
I know people think pot is a gateway drug, but it can't literally become LSD. Try again. You're suffering hallucinations from carbon monoxide poisoning? Creative, but considering the lack of gas appliances, not super likely. Stress and sleep deprivation?
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, please, I had way harder nights in college. Some of them did involve naked people, I'll grant you that. And none of these naked people were previously dogs. 3 strikes, rational brain. So where does that leave me? My sweet, cuddly, honey bay Snackle Pops just transformed? Slap that idea away with great prejudice. Then it circled back and smacked me in the frontal lobe. Okay, so I really can't think of what else it could be. Though the very idea spits in the face of science, and probably God. Mostly science. I'm not going to solve anything cowering behind this wall. I need to stir up some courage and go find my babies. Maybe... Maybe... What? If you think we'll go alright. Maybe it's all just a practical joke and we'll have a hearty laugh before we move on with our lives. Seriously, you just witnessed the impossible. Platitudes can't salvage that.
What should I do?
Do I confront them? Is that even remotely safe? Maybe I should hold on to the knife. All right, Flora, what would you do in this situation? Would you be cool and ditch the knife? Would you be safe and keep that knife? You've just seen your pet dogs transform in front of you. It's not like you walked in and then there they were. You actually got to see it go. You maybe keep that knife, all right, because you never know. Maybe they have the rabies suddenly. Hell yeah. I want to hold on to the knife. I'm not some idiot in a horror movie. They want to mess with me, they're going to get stabbed. Sorry, Chris. Flora's got... She wants to stay alive just in case. But really, it's probably in my best interest to call the cops. I'll just grab my phone and... Oh, damn it, it's charging on my nightstand. Which is in my bedroom, which is where they are. It makes them lose all value of you. Puppy-eared dog mittens are essential apparel in Canada. Oh dear. I have to go in there and face this. Grip on the knife tightened. So odds are ever in your favor when you got knife versus naked people. Exactly. Wait a second. Where are they? Well, they can't be under the bed. So maybe on the hiding on the other sides? In the bathroom. Can I believe that they're just gone? Would that be too much to ask of the universe?
Yep.
Aha! I was right! And these two really are timid. It's like God in the book of Genesis, walking in on some big, sacred, naked sinners. Now the question is, do I follow Big Man's lead and give him the boot? Aww. I'd give them a chance. I mean, we've got a knife. Would we really tell? We've seen our dogs transform. They're hiding from us. They're not being aggressive. Oh no. Oh no, if they're really scared, are they piddling everywhere? Oh no. Yeah, I think we should just tell them to sit. No, that's not. Oh my gosh, you're as bad as a guitar bot now. I looked toward my phone and was surprised at myself for staying in place. Paralyzed by doubt, I glanced back at the spots where the two people were hiding. Maybe I shouldn't ask so hastily. I mean, what if I'm witnessing a miracle? That merits a little gravity, at least enough to get an explanation. I'll try talking to them. How badly could that go? This stream's now on an FBI watch list. I know, right? It's like, oh, dang. Come on, people. Now, let's put it this way. They're human, so if you slit their throats, bait, I mean, you're committing murder, and the police are after you. I just need to proceed carefully, and maybe put this knife out of sight, but not necessarily out of reach.
Come on.
No one knows they exist. The smell. It'll happen. It'll come. Alright, you two. Why don't you come out now? You don't hurt me, I won't hurt you. Promise?
Are you mad? What?
I know it's hard, but just play along with this maniac. Maybe they're like wizards who hold people's dogs ransom inside of the interdimensional pockets. When they die, they transform back into dogs? Ooh. Either way would be terrible. I really hate that I can't stop myself from entertaining such a dumb idea.
So...
You're Cookie, is that right? I'm Cookie!
Really?
Right, and who's that behind you? It's the lady!
I'm sorry. I don't care.
Okay, let's just cut the crap. Where are my dogs?
Yes.
I am your dogs. I also want to be the dogs.
No.
No, you're not. You can't be.
Why though?
Why not be the dogs?
Ugh.
For one thing, my dogs don't have hentai nipples. Also, where's the family filter brain? You're slacking. That's a small reprieve at least. Does anatomy intrigues you? Oh god, base. Anyway, what were we talking about? Your dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So I don't know what kind of drugs you guys are on. I just want you to tell me where my dogs are. I'm here. I'm your dogs. This is way too stressful for the scope of my headache right now. I mean, they've got me lying, right? But I saw cream in the light bubble and they seem so earnest.
Okay then.
Alright, so You're my dogs.
I love you.
Aww.
So, tell me.
If you're my dogs, then why are you human right now? Yeah, that's a good one. Up and coming legal superstar right here.
I'm bored.
Get back here!
Hey, don't just walk away from me. I want an answer. Why are you humans?
I'm sorry.
The truth is,
I was in the other room. I was smelling the floor. Then I was a man. And she was a man. Christ, the cross-examination from hell.
Really?
So you're dogs who magically became people. Is that really what you're trying to tell
you
me?
could say.
I guess. I'm hungry.
Hugs?
I'm scared. Can we hug?
No.
No, you're naked and probably a hallucination. I don't hug naked hallucinations. Okay, that's a lie, but they don't need to know that.
So, tell me.
Tell me this. If you were dogs, then how do you know how to speak?
But
We can always talk. I recognize barks as a valid language, but I mean, how are you able to use English?
What?
What's in English?
Makes sense?
It's the language we're both using right now. Words arranged in sentences to express meaning. You know, English.
so what?
All languages are like that. I have the best words!
No,
No,
but...
Seriously, how do you know English? I listen. You say words every day.
Wait, what?
Are you claiming that you learned how to speak from listening to me?
Yes.
I guess. Redact your role as main character. Yeah, sorry. Shimmer's spoken. This is you. You're in it for now. There's no backing out now. It's okay. This is fake Flora, though. We put the fake in front, so we know it's not you. I know we might have gotten confused otherwise. I know English. Raising a white flag to my new mind-breaking reality, I dropped the knife onto my nightstand and fell onto my bed. I inhaled like my chest was a balloon, vainly hoping I might just fly away from all this. Do you have a bad feeling? Have you ever heard me use the words massive understatement?
I'm scared.
You're mad.
What?
It's hard to get under the bed.
No?
No, it means I'm conflicted, nearly to the point of madness.
Why though?
Really?
Why? Why? Any of this craziness you're spewing is true. It means the fabric of reality is unraveling in front of us. That's why.
I don't get it.
I know, Flora. Don't you feel honored? They're working hard right now, recoding the game for release. Just to get in that early part instead of Cool Girl, it's going to be Flora now. I mean, you're famous. We all need your autographs. I'm saying you're not supposed to be people.
Try to understand.
I mean, now that you can eventually become a people, given a few thousand years and some heavily genetic modification, but this crap is way beyond CRISPR.
Huh?
You don't love us as people?
I'm not sure.
No, it's just, I don't know what I feel or even believe. Well, except that I'd really like you to be less naked. Your Adam and Eve roleplay is really undercutting the weight of this situation. I'll admit, if these are my dogs, their bodies have certainly benefited from all those walks.
Ugh.
Stop scooping the goods. Oh, she's checking out that guy.
But
This is how we always are.
Yeah, I
Well,
know.
Yeah, on a basic level, but dog nudity and people nudity are different. How? Cannot believe I have to do
It's
this.
like this.
Okay, since you seem to be aware of yourself as distinct entities, I wear clothes, right?
Nuh-uh.
Sometimes. Most of the time.
nope.
Not when you use the devil machine.
Never mind.
You mean the vacuum? How do you... Never mind. Point is, I usually wear clothes and you don't usually wear clothes.
I did it.
I wear the backpack sometimes.
Yep.
Yep. You do wear the backpack sometimes.
what?
Wait, you know about the backpack too?
Yes.
Yes. Because I wear the backpack. I don't like wearing the backpack. Hold up. There are very few people who know I call the vacuum the devil machine or torment the dogs with a backpack. Seriously, what is going on here? Is this some god tier trolling on Dia's part? Did I just somehow attract the only two stalkers who would go so far as to bug my house? Anyway, back on track. When you're a person, you have to wear the backpack most of the time. A backpack is heavy.
You're killing me here.
Backpack is just a metaphor for the burden of civilization. You can wear lighter clothes, which is exactly what you're going to do, so that I can feel less like a pervert.
Oh!
Pervert! That's what you said I am. Me too.
Oh, yeah.
And that's okay. It's not offensive when you're as tall as a pillow. But you've crossed that height threshold, and it's not cool anymore.
I don't get it.
I'll do it.
I'll wear clothes.
Hmm.
All right. Glad we're on the same page. Now let's rummage through my closet in search of full-body fig leaves. There's that dog suit I wore to the Halloween party last year. It'd be funny. I'm awfully young to be risking hell. Although, what if I'm already in hell? How much worse could it really get? Best not to risk it.
Oh.
Wait, I've got that box of stuff that Vincent left. Remember he had one pair of tighter pants in there. Oh, here we go. Jackpot. Good thing I didn't act on my impulse to burn this stuff. I'm still gonna be big on him. Fortunately, baggy clothes are a timeless male fashion. Should probably back off using any more of his stuff. Think about Vince too easily without turning Cookie into a walking billboard. Plus, he's coming to get his stuff tomorrow. Vincent might overlook a single pair of pants, but some of his favorite shirts are in here. You'd definitely notice.
Wow.
Got babies to feed, time to go for looky looky. Well, thank you very much, Chris. Good luck with at your zoo there. I don't know if I should say give them pats for me, or I don't know how it works. Good luck. Dawn laugh is amazing. Yeah, oh man, he's beautiful. I'm glad that I was able to get a nice clean cut of it too. What's the box?
Huh?
Oh, this is, this might be a good opportunity to test them, see if they're bluffing or not.
Hey,
I know that. It's Vincent's stuff box.
Oh.
Oh, you know about Vincent too, huh? Always did suck at making tests.
I know that guy.
Yeah, he's tall and has orange smell. Orange? Head scratches for you? Yes, thank you.
Vincent.
He's the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty much on the ball
I
there.
want that.
Hey, I like my ball. Okay, so they've either been stalking me for at least a year, or Dia gave them all the deets. Or I'm dreaming, or holy shit, these are really my dogs. Okay. Just chill. Focus on clothes. Let's see. I need something a little longer for Cookie's height, and something a little wider for Cream's unreasonable bosom. For real, her boobs breathe a whole new life into the phrase lucky dog. Doesn't even make sense. She was flat-chested. If there were ever a downside to buying clothes that contour. I guess I've got this sweater for her. Fortunately, it's spring. For him, I guess I'll have to supplement the pants with some of my own clothes. The underwear isn't a huge deal, but what do I do for a shirt? Could always just leverage society's double standards about shirtless dudes. Hey, bonus eye candy. That's a bad idea. People would stare at his chest. Take pictures. Pump the brakes on that thought. I get it, he needs a shirt. Oh, what about that big sleep shirt of mine? The one I've had since I was 16? There's hearts all over it. Sure is. We're doing it. Alright, guys. I think I got the clothes picked out. Let's do this. Sailor Moon transformation time! Oh. I was just kidding, but... Let's fashion. And Alphabet, if we run into any issues, you can jump back to location anytime. Choose your choice at any time. Perfect. Well, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure having you here, Shimmersoft. Thank you so much again for for being here and for the game. Really appreciate it. Once again, everyone, it's coming out February 14th on Steam. And then here's some links in chat as well as for the various places that you can buy it.
Great.
Good, I think. Why is he first? Why don't you love me?
Chill.
Green, chill out, please. This isn't about playing favorites. I just need to stop the relentless assault of his boy bod on my feminine delicacy.
Okay.
Yeah, it is kind of gross. What's a boy bod?
It's like it.
Something like a gift. And every gift is better in some nice wrapping. So shut up and let me work my magic. Here it is, a bold ensemble that's part confidence, part sensitivity, all metrosexual.
Ooh, I want that.
Ooh, it has smiles on it. Those aren't...
Let's
You know what?
not.
Never mind. Let's not spoil the mood. Wait!
Huh?
What? Why? What's wrong?
Please?
Can I have this smile shirt?
No.
Oh, your chest is too large for this shirt. We need to go oversized to hide those boobies.
But
I want smiles. You've got all the smiles you need right there on your face cream.
get out.
Now stand down. All right, here goes. Underwear first. Keep your hands steady and your eyes averted, fake Flora. This is good. Full coverage, but the off-the-shoulder look gives it an air of casual disregard. Ladies love that sprezzatura shit.
I don't wanna.
I don't like this. It's ward. I assume you mean weird, although yes, it is a ward against a lot of things. Indecent exposure. Nudist solicitations. So leave it on. Nudist?
No.
Right. No to nudist.
Why though?
It's like this.
Because I have moral scruples against those things. And there you two. Wanna be nudist? Get your home too. Get your own home. Alright, Cream, you're next.
Yay!
I'm here!
Yes.
Yes, and soon you'll be clothed. Isn't that great? I'm so glad you're looking at me. I'll share the sentiment more when you're clothed. So you ready? We're going to do like Cookie did.
Hate him.
Hate that guy.
Yeah, I
Beat
know.
the crap out of him for all I care right now, but you gotta be clothed first.
That looks great.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
What? Don't tell me you hate it too.
No.
Excuse me.
Yes. Great.
Wow, I'm glad to know that you're not committed to your lives yet, but you still have to wear the clothes.
Do I have to?
Can I take these clothes off now?
Stop.
Ask again, I won't feed you. I don't believe you. Well, your naivety didn't last long. You always were too smart for your own good. Am I smart?
Aw.
Oh, sure you are, sweetie, in your own special way.
Please?
So I can have a treat too?
Fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Maybe I'll make you some sinner sandwiches. That'd be appropriate.
Mine.
Yes, the sandwich is mine.
Grr. Man.
So screwed. Episode 6. Oh, we haven't saved for a while. I probably should do that. Okay, it worked. Good. Guess I could put this away. Not gonna do me much good against rampant emotional harm. Or if you have to date the dogs. Date? Oh, okay. It's looking like we probably won't. She's trying to avoid anything romantic with them. Because you never know when they'll turn back. If. Well, this is weirdly entertaining. Just wait till she gets out in public. Guess I put this away. Yep.
So.
I'm listening.
Time for food is now.
Great.
It's good to see your working memory living up to its name.
What'll I do?
Now, the million-dollar question. What do I feed you guys exactly?
I'll do it.
I'll eat food!
Hey now.
You might as well say you can plant any old tree in dirt. Semantically true, and also a good way to murder a tree.
I want that.
I want human food! Why am I not surprised? At the same time, I don't know what your new bodies can deal with, like, on a biochemical level. Now, this isn't exactly a question I can pose to the internet. Or is it? I want the meats! Sorry to burst your meat bubble, bucko. I'm not exactly lining my fridge with beef these days. My colon needs a break. But meats are the best!
Ugh.
I don't know if the meats agree. Also, I'll stop talking like... Let's also stop talking like we're in an Arby's commercial. It's freaking me out. Okay, but seriously, what am I going to do here? Shall we make them a smoothie? Give them some kibble, leftover Chinese maybe? I don't think we should give them kibble. They're humans now. That would be gross. I mean, no. That'd be gross. If I turned into a dog, I wouldn't want kibble because I know what human food is like. Smoothie. That's a smart choice because it is more liquidy. They don't have to worry about digesting. So we eat that Chinese leftovers. I know, but Chinese can be a little rough on your stomach, right? And they're fresh human. We don't know. Not to mention, have you ever given your dog people food after they've just eaten nothing but dog food? The liquid craps that come out of them afterwards? And the stench? Okay, I'm going to agree with Flora. We're going with the smoothie. It's the safe bet right now. Surely liquid fruit is safe for them. And if not, well, it's not like anyone come looking for their dead bodies. Okay, everybody hide this game from bait now. Apparently, this game knows what bait wants to do. Why don't we have a smoothie, huh? You guys like fruit smoothies, don't ya? Spathy?
Yep.
Yep, it's the laziest way to consume fruit. We'll make one with mangoes. You guys always like those. Cobble together some yogurt, fruit and ice, dump them into the blender, and hit liquefy. Wait, secretly as the smoothie came into existence, I felt strangely, rapturously attentive to the violence of shredded fruit. Oh no, what's happening? You know, some of these effects
Hey
a
now.
little bit loud as well. There we go. I shook the
There
shadow.
you go.
Shook away the shadow creeping into my thoughts and poured them each a glass. Alright, you two, here we go. Mango smoothies. Yum! They both looked at the cups, then back at me as if seeking divine guidance. Cream brought the cup to her face. Cookie followed. Yum! Oh, yum! And they're just licking it out of the cup. It's kind of comforting, really. Much like the rhythmic vibrations of a train before it flattens you.
Hold up.
Well, guys, the straws are there for a reason. At least pretend to be dignified. Your smoothie's disappearing! It's going away! Oh no, it's almost gone! I don't know if that's supposed to happen. Okay. Shimmersoft said, let them know if we notice anything. So let's make a note of that. This was episode 6.
Is that?
Straw? You mean this stick? Smoothie disappeared. She gulped it up.
Yep.
It's a stick that you can drink with. Isn't it pretty? It even matches your eyes. Also, we'll do a marker here. So this way we can send them a clip later as well. Maybe it's intentional, maybe it's not. Although, now that I think about it, I'm not sure why your eyes are so magically colored. Just one more mystery for the pile, I guess.
The truth is,
They're the color of our souls.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
You know what?
I don't even care right now.
Hey!
Are you going to scoop out our eyes? What? Where on earth did you get that idea?
Yes.
You say that a lot. Lies! No, wait. I did say your eyes were like black rubies and I would scoop them out of your heads and sell them on the internet.
Yes.
Yeah, eyes like black rubies. But your eyes aren't like black rubies anymore, are they?
I don't know.
Well, they're more like emeralds and aquamarines now. And likely even more valuable.
So crude.
Don't think that's okay.
Relax.
Well, thanks, Mr. Morality. Fortunately for your eyeballs, it's just, babbling. Whimsical declarations of violence. Oh, okay, as long as I have my eyeballs. I like to look at you.
Aw.
Oh, that's sweet of you to say. So, what about our ears? Are you going to eat them?
Seriously?
Just drink your smoothies and stop wondering if I'm a cannibal.
Well,
Well, we've made it through nourishing you, but I still have no idea what to do with you guys. Shit.
Behave yourselves.
Truly. Also, don't say shit in front of people. It's not polite.
But
But you say, oh shit, all the time.
Try me.
What if I said that? You say, oh shit, it's my mom. And, oh shit, I left the oven on. And, oh shit, that dude is hot.
Maybe you're right.
Damn. What can I say? I'm a terrible role model. Shit.
Stop.
Okay, now you're just mocking me.
no.
No, I have to shit. What you mean, like poopy?
Yes.
Yes. Poopy.
Oh, fudge.
I also must poopy.
Unbelievable.
What am I supposed to do? Put you on a leash and let you poop outside? Good lord. Can you imagine?
Yes.
Yes. Outside.
I'll do what I want.
I don't like the leash. I'm not a slave. Not a slave, it's just...
Matter.
Listen, it doesn't matter, because I'm not going to let you poo outside. You're going to have bowels like a human, then you can empty them like a human in a toilet. Had to know this would happen sooner than later. I just wish that it
Let's
wouldn't.
go.
To the bathroom, you two. Hell if I'm going to let you crap yourselves. Now we get to teach them how to go potty. Woo!
Here you go.
All right, I'm giving you the crash course alongside a liberal application of before you go spray. You guys think you can do this?
I'm not stupid.
I've watched you do it every time. I'm not stupid.
No, but
No, you're not stupid, you little perv, but you did just come into existence, and even adult humans struggle with using toilets correctly. Let's go through the steps one more time. I mean, she's not wrong. Have you seen public restrooms?
first,
Drop the pants. Drop the pants.
second,
Sit on the chair. Sit on the chair.
third.
Crap. Crap, crap, crap. Wipe until clean.
I gotta go.
Can I go now?
Grrr.
I want to go
Here's
first.
the thing.
Introductory listen to math, guys. One toilet plus two people equals I decide who goes first, and that's going to be... Oh no, who's going poopy first? Now, the problem is, he's the one who's like, I gotta go poop. And then she's like, oh, yeah, I gotta do too. So I don't know if she's just trying to follow suit, because it seems like everything he says, she's like, oh, me too. So yeah, I think we gotta have Cookie do the poopy, because I don't know, what if she's faking? She's not doing anything, and then he craps himself. No way, no. Ladies first, bro. Cookie, since you've had a human bladder for longer, I think it's fair that you go first. Not to mention, yeah, that's true. He was the first to transform as well.
Impressive.
I knew you'd see reason.
Just go.
Better get in there before I change my mind.
Jeez.
Oh,
I guess nothing to do but wait for the shit to literally hit the fan. So, Cream,
Yes. Let me think.
I honestly have no idea where to start. How about... Ooh. So about being human, what do you remember? How are you feeling? Well, she's in for a rough time. I think what do you remember is the most pertinent question to ask right now.
So, tell me.
So, how much of your life do you remember? All of it.
Huh.
All of it?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember the other nice lady before you.
Oh.
All right, the lady I adopted you from. I remember you were kind of sad about that for a couple of weeks. Imagine teaching a dog to train. Oh, I get it. So sadness is being torn away from everything you've ever known or loved. Oh. I mean, she's not wrong.
Jesus.
Let's just move on before we both start bawling. Any other memories that stand out?
Huh?
Stand out? You know, stuff that you remember very clearly.
Oh.
Here it comes. I remember my babies.
Phew.
Oh, is that all?
Hold up.
You had babies? I had you since you were a year old, and Cookie is neutered, so...
Hate him.
I'd never have babies with that guy.
I hope so.
Fortunately for my bank account, you never will. But I guess that means you had babies before I adopted you? I was with the other lady, and the baby daddy.
Unbelievable. unbelievable.
Jeez, they never even told me. Goddamn backyard breeders.
What?
Is it bad to breed in the backyard?
It doesn't matter.
Well, it's not my preferred breeding zone, but that's not really important. I'm just sorry I didn't know about you going through the ordeal of children. And then losing said children.
Hey!
You think my babies are big and happy now?
Maybe so.
I don't want to promise anything, but I'm sure they were cute, and that means they got like a 60% chance of ending up in a good home.
Big love!
Blessings upon their tiny dirty butts. About being human. Alright, let's get back on track. Do you have any clue as to why you're a human now?
No.
No, I'm sorry.
Figures.
Don't know what I expected. If your secret government experiment, it's not like they'd program you to tell
What?
me. Go for mint?
About that?
Let's leave that topic aside for a bit, like several years. Oh, he knows how to flush.
Get away!
Okay.
So, you actually did it? Yes, I pooped. I'm a check. Wow, he actually turned off the light. There's hope for him yet. It's not too bad in here. Definitely seen boyfriends commit worse atrocities in a bathroom.
Good job.
Actually did it. Good job, Cookie. I don't necessarily trust your thoroughness, but it will do for now. Can I have a treat?
No.
Shut up. Your turn, Cream.
Okay.
Okay. Remember what to do, right?
Yes.
You don't remember, do you? Drop the chair, sit on the crap, wipe the pants.
You know what?
You know what? Mistakes are the best form of learning. So just go.
So.
Cookie.
I'm scared.
Don't be. Just want to probe your shiny new brain a little.
Uh-oh.
You're scaring me more.
Chill.
I'm just messing with you. I do want to talk, and considering I was nice enough to let you go first, it'd be nice if you'd answer my questions. How long do I have to talk? Until Cream gets done, so buckle up, it could be a
I
while.
don't feel good.
Maximum fear. Being home first, Palm.
So.
How does it feel to be a human?
Great.
I feel really human. That's great news, but I mean, how does being a human feel compared to being a dog?
Oh,
I'm a lot closer to the ceiling, and the colors are, wow, so many. And I can move my fingers. And I have fingers. I see this line of questioning is a bit premature. Time to change tack. Glad to hear you're taking to the whole thing with enthusiasm. Although I can't say I'm not a little suspicious. You're superstitious of me? Do you even know what that word means?
yes.
You said it to me before. I can't trust that you're causing trouble. That's what you said to me, I think.
That's the idea.
Impressive, which makes me all the more suspicious. Your memories seem legit, but you've adapted so rapidly. You walk and talk like you've been doing it for years.
So what?
Just because I don't walk and talk like you doesn't mean I don't walk and talk.
Try to understand.
True enough. I mean, human children spend years learning how to do those things. You just leapfrogged over the whole process. Maybe I'm just a little envious. I don't know. In case, I'm mainly wondering if there are things about being human that you don't like. Or feelings that you're not used to. You might at least be able to explain them. I don't like having to close the door. Well, I no longer want to be a witness to your poop, and I'm paying for the door, so that's that. What else? My peen feels ward.
God have mercy.
And I'm gonna regret asking this, but what's wrong with your peen? It's all soft, and there's nothing in it anymore. It's just hanging around, and it's itchy. Because dog peens have bones in them. So, yeah. That's a real bummer, man. Real bummer. Unfortunately, I'm on a strict diet of thoughts that are unrelated to your red rocket. What else?
What about me?
Am I still beautiful? Anything else?
I want that.
I want to know if I'm still beautiful.
You know what?
Yeah, you're a tall pumpkin spice latte instead of just a shot glass. Happy?
I don't get it.
I'm not sure what that means. It means mobs of women might descend upon you with irrational cravings and Instagram friend requests. I still don't understand. You use too many words.
Yep.
Well, being outclassed, Junior, so do your best. And so you best just move along.
So.
I asked this
tell
of
me.
Cream and it was a bust, but can't hurt to ask you too. Do you have any ideas why you're a human now?
Who can say?
I'm a mystery, even to myself. Ha! That isn't the biggest understatement
Are
of the
you
year.
mad?
You seem kind of worried about it. And congratulations, you just topped
I
yourself.
don't get it.
Here's the thing.
Well, I mean, of course I'm worried. You were dogs, and then you became people, as if by magic. That doesn't happen. Ever. But it just did.
You're killing me
You
here.
gotta work on your literalism. The point is, I'm starting to entertain the possibility that this is a curse.
What?
What's a curse?
Makes sense?
It's when you use a bunch of words to ruin someone's life.
Impressive.
Oh, you must be really good at those. I don't know which depresses me more, that you've learned the art of sarcasm or that you actually believe that. What's a sarcasm?
It's like this.
Like an annoying curse.
Jeez.
I hope I never have to face sarcasm.
Maybe so.
Yeah, I'm sure the world is eager to accommodate you, baby boy.
Just...
Anyway, just let me know if you suddenly realize why you're a human, or you remember the face of the person who cursed me. You know, anything that seems important.
Is that my job?
Is that my new job?
I guess so.
Yeah, sure, you're Scooby-Doo now. If Scooby-Doo was a reality TV show. Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
I think there'd be a market for it. I'm not crushed by insanity. Maybe I'll write a pitch and go into television.
So, tell me.
So do you have any more serious questions that you want to ask me? I can ask a question?
Yep.
Because I'm equal parts generous and foolish, yes.
Wow.
Wow, it's like I'm a person. Imagine that. Okay,
I'm bored.
Thinking is boring.
Here's the thing.
I know you have a short attention span, but surely there's gotta be things you're curious about. You know, how to make food, drive a car, hell, where babies come from. Okay, I got one. Are you ready?
Try me.
Bruh, I've done kindergarten prep. Bring it.
What about me?
Do you love me more than Vincent?
Jesus.
Oof, just gonna straight into the deep end of uncomfortable, huh?
I'll do what I want.
I'm your husband. I have a right to know.
What?
What the? Who's been filling your head with this garbage? You?
I don't care.
Yeah, I guess it'd have to be. Still, let's get something clear. Just because I would murder people for you doesn't mean you own me. So anything I tell you because I want to, not because you expect it. You got that?
Fine.
Yeah.
Besides,
Now, if you want to know who's more loved, just consider. You're here and Vincent isn't. I think that says plenty. Why isn't Vincent here anymore? Because we had some disagreements. What are disagreements?
you're killing me here.
I weren't so tired to be more curious about these random holes in your vocabulary. It basically means that I wanted one thing and he didn't, so we broke up. Even though he gave it to you good?
What the hell?
The hell did you just say?
You're mad.
Don't be mad at me. That's what you said to Daya. He gave it to you good.
Stop.
Fucking, I love you, and if you want to stay that way, drop this conversation.
Why though?
But you said you'd love me until the heat death of the universe.
Nope.
Take a hint from Vincent, Buttercup. Love is subject to revision.
I did it!
Great.
Hey, lady, you're alive.
Grr. Okay.
Make it up and get in your zones. All right, Cream. Take a look at you. No crap on your pants. That's a good sign. Drop the chair. Sit on the pants. Crap.
Aw.
So close yet so very far away.
Well,
All right, guys. Let's call it a night. You've eaten. You pooped. So hopefully you're satisfied and ready to go to
Can I
bed.
play?
I want to play,
I understand.
but I can sleep.
that's the idea.
A wise decision. Now go hang out in my room for a minute while I survey the carnage.
Don't you dare.
Don't even think of taking your clothes off.
Fine.
How'd you know?
Try me.
I don't think you're going to outsmart me, mister. I am educated. Not that college ever prepared me for this particular brand of crazy. Maybe I should have taken that modern mysticism course as an elective. Alright, the movie. So much for enjoying a few hours of cheesy acting and overly defined muscles. Who knew one's life could be completely upended in just 80 minutes? Hey Lars, it's going along pretty well so far. Our dogs have come to life, and we're dealing with the consequences of that. Other than that, things have been going along quite well today. I made myself some delicious brownies. Oh, and they are tasty. They'd be a lot better though if I had some chocolate chips to put in them. But sadly, it's just with cocoa. But oh well. How are things on your end? Purchasing is at hand at last. Day of Doom is here.
Whatever.
Yeah, a little late to the party there, Thulsa. clean the kitchen, but no. I'm going to bed. The world can implode for all I care right now. Tempted V from last stream? Yes. Menchies of brownies and... Damn you, Duke.
Aww.
And here they both are, staring at the door in anticipation of my arrival. I just know they're still the weirdos they always were. Well, guys, it's been fun. We don't have any real answers, and I've popped a few blood vessels. But we're all a little wiser now, so good job and whatever. So yeah, I need some sleep, but first, I guess we need to figure out the sleeping arrangements. It's hard to get under the bed.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, I remember. I'd make you guys sleep on the sofa, but I don't trust that you wouldn't spend all night trying to open the front door. We're just gonna have to consider our options. Right. Playing a couple games of Overwatch. How are you liking the game? What kind of game is this? It's pretty cute so far. It's basically... It's not a dating sim, per se. It's a visual novel, essentially about... fake Flora here. Studying is going to become a lawyer, and then all of a sudden, one night, which just happened, her dogs have turned human. And now we're kind of... we've dealt with their nakedness. They are now clothed, and we're about to go into the new day here. Real Flora has to go to sleep, actually. Okay, well, thank you so much for being here, Flora. Fake Flora will live on and continue your legacy while you're gone. Thank you very much for showing. I really appreciate that. I hope you have yourself a wonderful night, and you can get some good rest. Make your life worse with more sweet treats. I'm watching you, Duke. All right, night, Flora. But otherwise, yeah, it's a visual novel. Where we go through, and it has multiple choices, so you can do different options, as well as it has 5 different endings. And it has a skip button. So you can go through nice and quick to see the different endings. It's beautiful. I love it. Let's see. As a dog, Cream was always bad about crowding me, which would be awkward. But then Cookie liked to kick in his sleep, which, in my current state of mind, might compel me to murder. It's not going to be great either way, so let's just flip a coin and hope that doesn't entail bloodshed.
Listen up.
Alright, in terms of who's sleeping next to me... No boys allowed! This bed is co-ed. Oof. Who should we invite into our bed? So she crowds. So we'd probably wake up with her like lying on top of us. Whereas he will probably be kicking her. Cream. It would seem the decent thing to do. Especially if in the middle of the night they decided they wanted to take off their clothes and she's sleeping. So like, I'll do it anyway. This way she's not waking up with some random naked guy on her. Well, it wouldn't be random, I guess, but... No boys allowed. Cream, you're going to sleep on the bed with me.
What about me?
About that?
Well, there's not enough room in my bed for 3. Besides, you're a tough guy. You can rough it.
Wait.
I can?
Please?
No, actually, you're a little diva, but just do this for me, please.
Okay.
Sauntered over to my closet and pulled out a spare comforter and some extra blankets, then proceeded to rearrange them on the floor next to my bed.
Here you are.
This'll work. I mean, considering you typically lay on the cold hard ground, it's practically luxury.
But
sometimes I lie on the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're a real man now, which means living a rough and tumble life for almost no reason at all.
yes.
I am Diva Man. Hey, Cream, you can...
What are you doing?
Cookie, why are you messing up your bed?
I'll do what I want.
This is the way things have to be.
Yeah, whatever.
Alright, bro, you do you. Cream, go ahead and get into bed, okay?
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Well,
Guess this we're ready as we'll ever be. I'm gonna turn off the light now, guys. Don't panic or anything. It's dark! What a fucking day. Here I am, mere hours away from the onset of my career, hopefully. I'm sharing my bedroom with two man-dog creatures who can't even spell their own names. I almost think I was being punished for choosing my dogs over my boyfriend. It's like a Christmas Carol with the animosity of revenge porn. How long can this realistically go on? Do they have a human's lifespan now? I mean, they weren't exactly young as dogs. I guess it's anyone's guess what transformation does for one's biological clock. Hell, what if they're immortal? Sky's the limit for all I know. Damn, this is big. Life-changing. World-changing. Was once just a furry's wet dream could become scientist's philosopher's stone. Our whole conception of reality decimated by a puff. My puff? Who exactly am I supposed to tell this to? My state senator? The Dalai Lama? What if I'm not the only person this has happened to? What if it is some kind of government conspiracy and I've been walking around dog people all my life? Will I be killed if I try to talk? Are there others like me living in fear and confusion with their once fuzzy companions? More importantly, is there a support group I can join? Ahem. What is it, Cookie? Why are my eyes so dark?
here's the thing.
We went over this, man. Your eyes are like a human's now, which means you see in way better color, but your night vision is hot garbage. I like garbage.
Please.
I know, Plumbot. I'll try to go to sleep, okay? Mommy's tired and doesn't want to use words anymore tonight.
Okay, I love you.
Aww.
Oh, thanks.
Nuh-uh.
I love you more.
Just.
It's not competition, okay? I love you both equally, except when you push against me. Stay on your side, please.
I'm sorry.
I'm sleeping now, alright? No more verbal exchanges. You have to pee, just follow the steps from before and be damn quiet about it.
Okay.
Please, God, let me wake up tomorrow and have this all be a bad dream. I have to pee.
Oh, God.
Never mind. Gott ist tot. We can all the treats to give to our puppers. Oh, these are the scientist being things? Don't say yawn. It's annoying. Oh, she actually said yawn. Don't say yawn. It's annoying. Huh, somebody's grumpy. You overslept by 4 hours. It's been your shift for 3 of them. You could have tried to wake me up. I did. You didn't. I'm sorry about that. I'll make up for it eventually. Maybe. So, what did I miss? A lot. Highlights? Surprisingly, she did not call the authorities. Let me guess, she just killed them instead. Can you possibly actually kill them? Oh. Okay, bait, that might be one of the endings. Go in there with a knife and then yell at them? We might have to try to go back. We'll have to see. No. No killing. Yet, she had a knife on her for protection, but she refrained from using it. So she believed them, that they're her dogs? Yes, however, begrudgingly. Much better than the alternative. There's so much more bureaucracy to deal with when there's a death. I'd hope the subject's trauma would be a little higher in your consideration. Clearly, you haven't had sufficient exposure to our bureaucracy. No, I think you really are just terrible. Certainly, but give me some credit. I'm not the one killing pets. We've never let that happen before, and you know it. Well, we haven't. You weren't always my partner. Dare I ask what happened to the last partner? I think it's better if you just kept recounting the night's events. You never know when the bureaucracy wants to listen. Well, she dressed them and then fed them. One thing at a time, please. Was there anything noteworthy about the dressing event? It was the usual awkwardness, fumbling, resistance, and unwillingness to look at their sex characteristics. Oh, no notifications. Oh, that's odd. Well, sorry to hear that. You've got that bell ticked? I do also post on Twitter when I go live and in my Discord as well. So, I mean, those are some additional backup options, possibly. They really are bashful about those sex characteristics. It never ceases to amuse me. She did give the male dog some of her ex-partner's clothes. I thought that was interesting. An act of petty revenge, or an unwillingness to part with the past? Probably more like a single woman leveraging her limited resources. You have your interpretation and I have mine. That doesn't mean we're both right. I agree. Anyway, after she clothed them, they went to the kitchen to eat. What did they eat? She gave them blended fruit. Mangoes. I'm strangely fascinated by the sexual diversions around food. I don't think we've had a single male subject start with blended fruit. Most of them simply don't keep fruits in their homes. They also have significantly worse health outcomes and life expectancy. I'd suspect there's a correlation. You know, I really enjoy that judgy tone of yours when it's not directed at me. Maybe stop attracting my judgment then. So what happened after that? She hastily trained them how to use the toilet, which went remarkably well relative to some other subjects. But was there any toilet humor? I need to know. She made them take turns and talk to them individually. She tried to press them for more details about their change, but it was largely unproductive. Afterward, they went to bed. You didn't answer my question. I don't pay attention to that kind of thing. Watch the archival footage later if you're feeling compelled. I accept your challenge. Ancillary question. Have you observed any preferential treatment so far? No, she has thus far not demonstrated any clear preference, but that's in line with our pre-trial observations. How absolutely mundane. I think maintaining consistency in the aftermath of shock is quite remarkable. Oh, it is. It's just also so very boring. But in any case, thanks for your diligence so far. You should grab a nap. Are you actually taking an interest in my well-being? What? I got an error. There you go. Those are the links to my Twitter, Discord, as well as the YouTubes. All in one handy chat message. Enjoy. You know, just because I'm jaded doesn't mean I'm heartless. Even if I wanted to nap, I don't think I could rest knowing you were operating alone. I do tend to feel lonely and melancholic when alone. I appreciate you thinking about me. No, I'm simply terrified by what you might do without supervision. Oh, well, your position is reasonable, but it still hurts my feelings. I'm sure we'll both find a way to manage. In the meantime, the screen is all yours. Ah, yes, just in time for the rude awakening. Now, where's that zoom in button? I'm not going to assume he was part of this. Maybe I should. Oh boy! Maybe I should do their voice. But it's too late. I'm locked in. It's been several chapters. So warm.
Vincent.
Are you Vincent? Your hand feels warm on my hip. Always loved the way you touched me. But you know it's over between us. Wish we could go back to how we were before, but we can't. I won't change my mind, no matter how much you tease. Squishy. I should never have had to choose. I know it seems like a small thing, but they're my...
Hey.
Are you awake? They did take off their clothes. Cookie? Oh, Cookie, if only you and Cream knew what I gave up for you. Maybe if you were people, I could...
Oh, God.
Holy shit. Take a mental margarita, fake Flora. Obviously, I'm having physical hallucinations. The bodies pressed up against me are not the bodies of my dogs turned into humans. You can't open it for some reason. I do see that you are in here. Let me do a quick ping and we will see. go. There we go. I've sent out to the two new people within the server there. Hopefully we'll get a ping. So it does show you in. Not online right now though. Discord's been having some weird issues lately. I know I was having that earlier, where I was trying to load into somebody's Discord there, and it just wouldn't load. So that might be it. When I opened my eyes, I realized that I sandwiched myself between two particularly warm, fleshy pillows. Just open your eyes, fake Flora. Stop resisting. Just do it.
I gotta go.
Hey, your eye twitched. Can we go pee now?
Oh, fudge!
Yes. This bitch is about to pop.
No!
Ah! Ah! Oh, they're back to being naked again. Ah!
So loud.
Why am I yelling so loudly? I'm yelling for plenty of reasons. First and most importantly, you two were supposed to be a fever dream induced by stress and weed. Second, you're both creepily sandwiching me in my bed like I'm a shared fuckboy.
Third.
Top it all off, you're back being naked. Ahem. Mental block? Thank you.
Why are you naked?
Estaba caliente, mucho caliente.
So...
Okay, so you spontaneously learned Spanish. Good to know. Cookie, what's your excuse, huh? In English, if you don't mind.
I'll do what I want.
To put the matter plainly, my body, my freedom. Something the matter?
I'm not sure.
Aside from the obvious, I don't know. Your demeanor just seems a little different. Maybe it's just my encroaching insanity. Did you know that some of the world's greatest minds were very likely insane? The air people told me that. The who? Actually, don't even answer that. The only thing the stable genius needs to know is the time.
Oh no!
The hell, 11:30, Christ alive. I have less than 2 hours before the interview. All the times you guys decide not to wake me early to go potty. Oh, right, I have to pee. Greatly.
Oh, fudge!
Oh yeah, the floodgates are rising.
Please shut
up.
up.
You guys can empty your bowels before I take a
I
shower.
don't wanna.
I don't want to get in the shower. Well, don't worry, because you're not. Not this morning, anyway. I want to lick the tub.
Get out!
After I leave, you knock yourself out. For now, grab your damn clothes and get out of here. Yes. Lick that shower.
So then...
Yeah, long story short, I made out with the drummer. But the point is, a gentleman knows how to share. That's why we're letting Cream pee first.
Do I have to?
But I just wanted to know why the door has to be closed. We've always peed openly and without shame.
I don't care.
You're still on this, huh? It's because no one cares when you pee as a dog. It's borderline charming. Nobody finds human pee charming. Well, maybe Europhiles, but I don't count them. I found human pee very interesting. Interesting does not equal charming. I've had dudes be interested in licking between my toes. Doesn't mean they get a call back. If anything, these concepts have a strained relationship.
The truth is...
What women do like are men who understand and respect their boundaries. Bathroom doors are one such boundary.
I don't understand.
I don't know what you're saying.
Figures.
Typical of the male
Here
species.
you go.
Here, how about a cute mnemonic? When a girl takes a leak, don't take a peek. In this case, leak means peeking, and peek means looking at her creepily.
I don't get it.
Why are there words for other words? I'm very confused. It's kind of like how you are with food. You like lots of different types of food, right?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Try to understand.
Well, people are like lots of different types of words. Even if they mean the same thing, it's about variety.
Wait.
That makes sense. So, words are like food? But the more words I use, the hungrier I feel.
Man.
Don't overthink the analogy, man.
I did it.
Success!
Ah.
Yay for you, Cream. Yeah, drop the pants, crap the chair, wipe until dead.
Aw.
The truth is,
I don't think that was it.
Fudge you!
I'll bust a cop in your sass.
Guys, please.
Just don't start. Sometimes you can be happy for a little inaccuracy if it means you don't have to fish someone out of a septic tank. Yeah, my standards are being crushed faster than a sedan at a monster truck rally. On the upside, my success as a lawyer is assured.
Just go.
Anyway, get in there, Cookie, so I can shower and maybe remember what happiness feels like.
okay.
What are you doing?
Are you going to close the door, Cookie?
I'll do what I want.
I am not ashamed of what is natural.
Fine.
Okay, bruh. You want this to be a public spectacle? I ain't going to fight it.
Hey,
Hey, she's peeking at my leak. Well, it does certainly look that way, but in the interest of fairness, let's see what Cream has to say for herself. Cream, are you peeking at his leak? I want to see how far she creeps. I want to see how far she creeps. Oh, she's going for it. She's going for it. She's still going. Oh, slowing down. Okay, that's as far as she's going to get. She's trying to go like that slow little. You know I am.
Don't.
The vengeful part of me is tempted to let it slide. I don't want to be a hypocrite, so stop.
Hugs?
I'll stop for a hug.
No.
You'll stop for the potentiality of a hug and not a scrap more.
Ow.
Okay.
Finally.
Right, now that you guys are settled, it's time I got in the shower. What do we do while you're in the shower?
About that.
While I'm getting undressed, you're going to stand there, exactly as you are, faced away from me. After that, as long as you're not breaking anything or turning anything on, I don't much care. I just want this next 10 minutes to myself, if at all possible. Splish splash, I'm taking a shower. With my clothes fully shed, I quickly jumped in the shower and slapped the temperature handle into soul-scalding territory.
Behave yourselves.
Okay, Cookie, Cream, I'm getting in the shower now. Remember, don't break anything. Don't turn anything on, and leave me alone. Otherwise, you're on your own until I get out. Oh, this feels so good. Like, Cole Sprouse could walk in right now and say, I'll give you my body and my money. You just leave that shower. Not hesitate for at least 10 seconds. Okay, let's dedicate a few moments of this liquid bliss to go over what transpired yesterday. There'll be some kind of sign or reason for their transformation. So first, I took them to the park. That made them happy, which could entail latent magical effects. Can't rule out anything yet. Next, I drove home. I did flip off some middle-aged dude who was driving painfully slow. Maybe a warlock? I'll leave it on the table. Cole Sprouse, hello, Valerian Paper. How you doing? When I came home, was the target audience. I believe it's for people who. Oh, and Zatran's here. I hate Zatran. What was it the readme said? For 30-year-olds, which I am. If you enjoyed the kind of humor, why? Yeah, why don't I just blame the full moon while I'm at it? Wait, was it a full moon? Are they reverse werewolves? Focus. Focus, fake Flora. What else? I don't remember if I kissed them at some point, but what? Am I supposed to believe I have a magical kiss of a princess?
Ugh.
Ryan Gosling in there originally. Ooh. I know my wife was is a bit more of a Ryan Gosling gal herself. What? That's neither here nor there. Unlike I'd want either of them as a prince. I mean, I've held their waist in a bag. Kinda kills the romance. I scrubbed down all the necessary places and washed my hair. After brushing the water from my eyes, I looked toward the hallway to see if they were causing trouble. Bet you they're gone. I'm surprised they haven't come in here to peep at me. Maybe they're better behaved than I give them credit for. Maybe they're testing their hands out on my drawers. Should just get out. The prospect of mischief is taking all the fun out of the shower anyway. I don't understand why Mom was so forceful about her private bath time when I was a kid.
Ladies?
Cookie? Cream? You better be perfect little angels out there, I swear to God! A fantasy in a game? Oh, the surprises are endless. Well, all the pointiest objects have been stowed away, so I think we're set. Let's just run through the checklist. First, sustenance. You've each got a tall glass of water and some fruity snack packs, already opened. That'll hopefully keep you alive for a few hours.
I will if I must.
I will endure. Oh! Great Scott! Not my go-to affirmative, but I can dig it. I also enjoyed digging. Second, a full set of clothes to safeguard your dignity. My body is a temple. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise, Cream. It depends on whether you like it or not. I personally do quite enjoy this artwork. It's actually very well done. The coloring and shading and everything is really nice. I like the shadows is very fitting. And I gotta say that the hentai nipples. Also seen fanfic on Wattpad, but with some obscure actors. Oh my. Oh my. Wait, what?
Do I have to?
Can I take off the clothes while you're away? Sorry, pal, but no. I can't risk your nudity alarming and or titillating the creepy neighbors who sometimes peek in through my windows. Right, Scott! You said it, girlfriend.
Third.
Okay, so last thing, and probably the most important thing, I'm going to turn on the movie, and you two are going to stay exactly where you are until I get back. No reaction from me? Cool sprouts. Huh. Well, there we go. Boom. Getting reactions is a great meat thing. That means the medium is doing a good job. And it's something that's driving you to talk about it. So, beautiful. Well done, Shimmersoft. Oh, is this Conan the Sexy Barbarian? No, it's an educational film about prehistoric history. Pay close attention and enrich your minds. Disney fangirls, maybe? God, I'm lying to them. I don't even need to. Is this how it is for parents?
Yes.
I shall consume. Consume everything.
Don't you dare.
Awesome, but for reals, don't go anywhere. Also, don't eat anything aside from the fruity snacks.
What about me?
But what if I have to use the toilet? Ryan Gosling is your headcanon? Oh yeah. You remember how to use the toilet, go there, and come right back. If you can't, hold it in. Just be mindful that if you pee on any of my stuff that's not a toilet, I'll put that sweet 16 body of yours through a wood chipper.
Jeez.
Is that sarcasm?
Try me.
Let's put it this way, you're lucky I don't own a wood chipper.
Hey.
Cream, you have 5 seconds to express yourself.
Who?
Who's Scott and why is he great?
Please.
Don't make me regret this decision, guys. Please, if you love me, you'll just sit there quietly and watch the movie. Hey, buddy, who's a sponsor for your good food? How you doing? Did you get some good rest? Did you get some good rest after your stream there today? If you leave me now, you'll take away the very heart of... I'm unfamiliar with this song, so I probably sung it totally wrong. Ooh, baby, please don't go. Suppressed by your sudden musical knowledge and coordination. Maybe you can practice while I'm away and really wow me when I return. You didn't take the pills and got some bad sleep? Oh, well, at least you were able to get one night of good sleep without the pills. So there's that. It's going to be a slow process. I mean, unfortunately, I'm kind of the same way. I'm in that same boat right now as well, where my sleep schedule's a bit, You need to have a slot at the beginning of one of these kind of games where you select your preference from a list of tone of scenes. Be like the thing for that game. Valerian, what do you mean by the tone of scenes? No, you can't go. Not after all that we've shared. Cookie snatched my wrist with a determination that startled me. First, I blushed because reasons. But then, recalling that I was going to be late, Ooh, lay down the law or try a little tenderness. This is tough. I'm not sure about this one. I am enjoying the game buttons. There's been some good humor in here so far. Usually when I'm saying goodbye to my puppers, you know, it's with the tenderness. And she's already been yelling at them a lot. Like, okay, you do this, lots of rules. I think they need some love. They need some love before we go. As I met Cookie's gaze, the swell of indignation in my chest quickly dissolved into sympathy. I gotta remember, yesterday they were dogs. Human life is hard enough for me, and I've been riding that bull for years. Positive reinforcement, yeah. Yeah, the art style is very nice. It's not over the top. It's good. Dog. Good dog racing practices. Exactly. Hopefully they'll transfer to their human forms. Can't really imagine how it feels to become a different species, but what can I really expect besides fear? After all, I'm the only person they know to depend on. And here I am walking out the door. The least I can do is meet them halfway.
I get that.
Cookie, listen, I understand you're upset and don't want me to go. Believe me, I wish I didn't have to. But you're going to be fine. As long as you stay in the house and stay calm, I'll be back before you know it. Then maybe we can do something fun. How about that? You promise?
Yes.
I promise.
Fine.
I'll wait, I guess. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I'll be right there waiting for you. I really shouldn't be surprised that they would know the songs that I've left on repeat, but it's still weird.
Nice.
Good outro choice, Cream. With that, I'm going. Just eat your snacks slowly and remember to breathe. I'll jump out of there at the first opportunity. Bye.
Don't leave.
Don't leave me with him. Oh, they're going to get in a big fight, aren't they? Pointy things are gone, though. Oh, no. Why you gotta put on the sad music? As they sit there, waiting, and waiting, and waiting. Wondering if fake Flora will ever return. Their minds begin to wander. What if we run out of food? What if the movie stops? Maybe these clothes could come off? Who knows? As they close their eyes, thinking of all the possibilities of what their life will be like without their master, they grow sad. But then, an idea comes to their mind. They look at each other mischievously.
Hey.
Grr.
Uh-oh. I was right about that mid-fighting. I also take credit for the chins and Cole Sprouse because he can't. Alright, we've got episode 12.
Phew.
And we're going to do another save here. Just made it in time. I nervously scanned the parking lot. For what? I wasn't sure. Perhaps that the world would complete his descent into chaos by turning all the people into pets? No, just a bunch of fairly attractive office types, glued to their coffee cups and cell phones. For once, I was grateful for this ADHD world. Last thing I need is a bunch of type A's smelling my fear.
Unbelievable.
Took a deep breath and looked down at my clothes self-consciously. Of course there are dog hairs. How deeply I pine for the days before yesterday when this was the worst they could do to my life. Hey, one good vacuum, and that part of my life will be over. Silver linings. Rather than grapple with that pervasive feeling of ambivalence, I snatched the lint roller from my car and viciously steamrolled my shirt. Okay, fake Flora, I know it's weird as hell to have to do normal people stuff given the circumstances, but bitch, you gotta get in there and get a job. I wonder what Cookie and Cream are doing right now.
Mine.
My cheese, mine!
No.
I am Cheddar Princess.
Get away.
Cry in a hole, you swine.
Oh, fudge.
Jesus crass.
What are you talking about?
I think you mean Jazz is crisp.
Nuh-uh.
You're saying words, but all I hear is please eat my cheese.
Nope.
Nope, not going down that path. Think about interview answers. Think about financial security. All right, go, go, go. Oh no, we're here. I wonder. Validation? Okay, I've got to check this link out. Cole Spruce is the most beautiful human being who's ever walked the planet. Oh. Well then. The guy who acted as Cody in The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. He glowed up real good and started... Oh, okay, that's where I know him from then. Okay. Anyways. Finally, something fun. Ah, Resident Evil Tomy Edition. I sent this to one of my other friends, a link to this page, because he really enjoys the Resident Evil games. They seemed intrigued. What are you doing? Being diligent, obviously. Enjoy your power nap. I think you've made it apparent why I shouldn't have. That said, yes, it was very much needed. Well, good. I'm glad at least one of us found some respite. So where are we? She's at a job interview. The dogs are at her house. She left them alone then? Yes, a surprising showcase of trust, don't you think? Did she really have much of a choice? No, but that's what makes it funny. Uh-huh. Probably behoove you to check on them, make sure they didn't escape. Oh, now that would be fun. Let's hope. Welcome to Monokuma Theater! Let's not. Well, look. You got what you wanted. No fun. What is the blonde one doing? I don't like him being so close to the camera. If I were to guess, I'd say it looks like he's trying to escape. It's like your will becomes reality. Not on the loop either, but you know. Co-writer did some research. Hey! Good stuff. Knock it off. We should really limit their movement to the house. Yes, we should do that, but aren't you a little curious about what would happen if we didn't do that? It doesn't matter. It's a bad idea. I saw that hesitation. You want to know. I want to know. And he especially wants to know. So let the dice fall for once, darling. Oh, that will only convolute our data. I'm executing a pause effect. It's called a time compression. I don't care. Ooh, pretty. Well, look, you got what you wanted again. No fun. You should be happy. While they're paused, you can go take another nap. Oh. So, Duke, if you're interested, within this link here for their itch.io, you can actually find the game through there as well. Or at least that's where I found it. I'm not sure, Shimmersoft, do you have it anywhere else at all currently, or just there? Do you really mean that? As long as you come back in the next hour. Yes. You want an angel. Thank God I'm back home. No bonfires, it looks like. Good sign. Not out of the woods yet, though. Knowing my luck, darting through those 3 red lights is going to be for nothing. Those 2 idiots will have killed themselves by licking the bleach bottle. Oh my God, actually. Do I have bleach in the house? I have no idea. This is exactly why I'm not a parent. I really, really don't want to open this door. Just like with pregnancy, I should have a plan B. Now, where can I bury them where no one... Cookie Cream, I'm back! Are you dead? Hmm?
Babies?
Oh my God. Are you really dead? Huh?
Oh my god!
Hey, you're back!
So loud.
Phew. Thank goodness you're both alive. And then you're all your clothes, too. Color me impressed. I made a cursory sweep of the house and found most everything to be in order. Wow, nothing is out of place, and you didn't even raid the cabinets, by the looks of it. What did you do this whole time?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't like the sound of that.
The truth is...
I remember looking at the yard, and then I came to this door, and that's it.
Really?
That's weird. Cream, can you confirm Cookie's account, or are you also suffering from sporadic amnesia?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Does that mean you remember what happened?
No!
No.
Oh!
Wait, oh, I remember. He said, you can stay in this prison if you want, but I'ma head out.
You did what?
The hell? Cookie, were you trying to leave the house?
Maybe.
I don't remember. Doesn't even feel like you were gone for a long time like it usually does.
Honestly.
Hey boy, you're not doing yourself any favors here.
I did it!
But I did exactly what you said. I chewed my snacks really slowly, drank water, and watched the movie.
Cool.
Cool. Did you learn anything from watching it?
Yes.
Yes, I learned that the best thing in life is to crush your enemies, to see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentations of their women.
Well,
Well, the house is in good shape, and you guys aren't roadkill, so I'll claim it as a victory.
Yes?
So we did good? My poor choice of movie aside, yes, you did mostly what I was hoping you would, and I'm proud of you for that.
Yay!
Cheers!
3 cheers to us! I know I was asking a lot of you to stay by yourselves for so long. Since you're so good, I'm thinking you deserve a treat. Oh, baby!
I'm listening.
You have my attention.
let me think.
Well, as curious as I am to see how you feel about dog treats, all you've had for sustenance has been some fruit. And I use the word sustenance loosely, which means we should probably go get you something more substantial. You know, like burgers or something fast, filling, and fun.
Burgers.
Burgers, yes, I want burgers. My burger buddy is ready.
Come on.
We are decided. Come, friends, to Burger Box.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but first, let me change. This outfit is in no way Burger Box appropriate. Guess I'll also put my laptop into sleep first. Huh, that's weird. The movie should be over now, but it's barely halfway through. Cream didn't mention pausing yet.
Never mind.
Oh well, another mystery sweep under the burger rug. Ooh, so it was a localized time compress. Intriguing. It's not just on them. And the camera's in her place. Like, he specifically said there's a camera, so it's not like there are omniscient beings, per se. He's standing in the car. This is weird.
So then,
And that's when I told the officer, Sir, I swear that's not my crack pipe. And shockingly, he believed me. Might have been the cute tank top I was wearing. Either way, I sworn off sleeping with vagrants after that.
I don't get it.
But I just asked where babies come from. I'm so confused. You'll get the hang of it, champ. In the meantime, you just need to perfect the ancient technique. Oh my gosh. Technique of nod and smile. If you're cute enough, that'll get you through most interactions.
True.
I can nod, I can smile, I can do anything.
Yes.
You've got a winner's attitude, Cream, and now it's time for a meal befitting of a winner. Burger box.
Ooh, I want that.
I want to go inside. No, and because it bears repeating, no. Let's just see if we can get through the drive-thru without incident.
I'll do what I want.
Very well, then. I want all the burgers.
Nope.
Just like a man demanding more than he deserves or even comprehends. You degenerate male! The sooner you learn this is a female-led relationship, the happier you'll be. Yes. So wait, is Monaco actually testing this girl about dogs becoming human? It is a test of sorts. They seem like scientists. So I'm not sure if they're transdimensional beings, if they are just scientists and they've bugged her house, or what aliens, what it is quite yet. I'm sure that will probably be touched upon within a couple chapters here, because it's showed that there's only 15.
Hi there. Welcome to Burger Box, where the least you'll get is a box of burgers. What are you having?
Grr.
Burgers!
Burgers.
All the burgers, all of them.
Shut up.
You shut up for shit's sake.
I'm sorry, I couldn't quite hear you. What did you say you wanted?
We just get a jumbo box meal with a large water. God, I want a Coke so bad, but the last thing I need is for them to get hooked on that garbage.
Alright, that'll be $14 at the next window. We look forward to serving you.
Yay!
Yes, joy is within our sweaty grasp.
Yeah.
I don't want to dampen your enthusiasm for cheap meats, Cream, but let's please refrain from sharing that excitement with the window people. Attractive manager. Ooh. Let's see, how can I do this here? No. Hello. So that's one jumbo box of burgers and a large water, correct?
Yep.
What about me?
I want my own box of burgers.
Please shut up.
What did I just say? Oh, somebody's hungry, huh? Should I add another box?
Nope.
No, just ignore him. He's a man-child. Oh, right. Well, that'll be $14, please. The attendant and I passed my debit card back and forth, and then handed me our stash. I placed the box on my lap and zoomed away.
Please.
Maybe give me that burger. I just gotta have a bite.
Hold up.
Hold your horses, will you? Let me find a place to park, and then we'll divvy out the goods. A box? I am actually impressed with that. All my burgers always come in the bags. And then they all stack on top of each other, and they get squished, and
I don't understand.
How do you hold a horse? Is that more sarcasm? No, it's just a cliche, Cookie. I mean, stop pressuring me. I see. So, what's a horse?
About that.
You know what a horse is. You ran away from one last July when we stayed at that shabby bed and breakfast.
You know, the bang boom.
You mean where you and Vincent did the bang boom and I watched the whole time from the corner?
What?
The what? You know, when you stand like a dog and then Vincent...
Stop.
You want those burgers? You end this conversation right now. I don't like it when you pretend to be a dog with Vincent.
Figures.
Yeah, I figured as much from when you always try to butt into my good times. But enough about all that. Let's just put burgers in your mouth and maybe you'll stop mortifying me.
Let me think.
For you, it's Five Guys. They load up the fries and it's good stuff. We have a Five Guys here as well. I can't say I was very impressed. There's a local business place, St. James Burger. It's named that because it's on St. James Street, and yeah. But they have amazing burgers and cinnamon salt fries that are oh, so good, so good. Now let's see, where should we go? Oh, I have an idea. Let's go to the park.
The park, the park.
Park!
Oh, oh!
Bark, bark, bark! nice to see you two haven't lost your zest. No, I've always been curious. What's so great about the park for you? It's dogs, I mean. It's fresh to order. I mean, that is nice. I mean, same with my place that I go to. It's always fresh, which is nice. There's so much data.
True.
Park is life.
Gotcha.
Okay then, so you're a hippie and Cookie is a computer. Gotcha. I drove a few minutes up the road with the dogs, jittering like Jones's addicts, and soon pulled into the back of the park's parking lot.
Here you are.
Alright guys, we're here. Let me divvy out the food first, and then I want you to watch me and learn your burger etiquette.
I'm not stupid.
But I've seen you eat burgers lots of times.
Yeah, I know.
Never hurts to get a little more practice in, Cookie.
Ah,
Those burgers were way better than they had any right to be. Or perhaps Leviathan-like stress just buoys one's appetite.
This box smells amazing.
I want to be even closer to the smells.
Grrr.
I want the burger box.
Mine!
I will never relinquish this treasure. Not to you, not to anyone. My plans has been foiled. I failed. I thought I had a ready box. It's not a burger box, but it is a box nonetheless.
guys, please.
And don't spoil my glow by fighting over burger-scented cardboard. Let's just head into the park.
The park.
You don't do it. It's too late. It's too late. The park, I forgot. This is the happiest day of my life. You hear at least 1,000 times in your life, Cream. Each time is a new happy. I've made to never introduce you to fanatics of Disney World. Unless things get unbearable, in which case you're getting a one-way ticket.
What?
What's Denny's World? As of yesterday, it was the most magical place on Earth. Now, it's just Denny's World.
Let's go.
This game's a lot deeper than it looks. We'll see what happens. We already know there was choices throughout. And you can flip them, and there's different endings. I'll clip it and send it to Shimmer. I too like burger boxes. And let's go over to the dog park. If nothing else, it'll be a good litmus test for whether I should ship you to Florida.
Can I play?
Can we play with the small people first?
Oh, yeah.
Small people? Oh, you mean the children, right? Sure, what's the worst that could happen? While we're at it, let's just wear shirts that say, "Sue us into a black hole, SVP." No, let's hold off on playing with children for, I don't know, several months.
But
But I want to smell the small people. Because that would go over oh so well. Wouldn't you rather smell the dogs?
yes.
Yes, my people.
I hate them.
Hate other dogs.
Hey now.
And if you can't think of anything nice today, then just stay quiet.
Listen up.
Okay, before we go in there, we gotta set some ground rules, alright? You two listening?
I'm listening.
Yes.
You betcha.
Really?
Hey, really?
Yes.
Alright, then repeat what I just said. Are you really? Make the rules!
Honestly.
Now I understand why the telephone game goes awry. Let's just keep this simple. Don't talk to other people aside from saying hello. Don't attack the dogs. Can you do that? Don't talk. Don't attack.
Let's just go.
Alright then. I'm dying to find out all the ways you'll disappoint me. Let's go.
What are you doing?
Take that burger box off your head, Cookie. Boink, boink, boink. Right. Looks like just one other lady and her dog. Surely I can manage that. But what do I say if someone asks me about them? Oh yeah, these are just my Swedish friends. Don't mind them. They just love dogs. And they're high. From where I'm standing, that seems at least 60% believable.
Hey.
Hey!
Babies.
Cookie, remember the
I know
rules.
that guy.
That guy, I know him.
Huh?
What? That Chihuahua? You seen him before, or like spiritually know him?
Yes.
I've seen him before.
Hate him.
That guy stinks. Yeah, so you both know him. Probably the least surprising part of this ordeal so
Can
far.
I play?
Can I play with him? Play with him? Eh. You promise to be very, very careful about playing with them? No biting or kicking, throwing, or obscenities?
What?
What's an obscenity? obstinate.
Just go.
Go play gently.
Hold up.
Wait, if you're doing something wrong, I'll say your name and give you a sign. Something like this. Oh, wait. We have to pick which sign. What would be the most easily... I think the very angry face. Because if she's laughing about something, he'll think she's done something wrong. If she's like, yeah, this one. Wait, it might be weird if I just say your actual names. Okay, your name right now is George. When I say George and give you the sign, you stop what you're doing, understand?
But
He's the one exactly. But I want to be George.
Fine.
And you're George then. Cookie, you're Hawthorne.
oh,
My true name reveals itself.
Makes sense.
Yeah, did you get all that, Cookie? I mean, Hawthorne?
Yes.
Yes, I am Hawthorne and I am gentle. Alright then, get in there. Sat down on the bench and watched Cookie approach the Chihuahua. Cream huddled behind the tree. Honestly, I'm fine with this. In my periphery, I watched the Chihuahua's owner for any suspicious glances. She looked up from her phone for a second, as if young men in pink heart shirts were largely unremarkable. Thanks, hipster culture. You've ruined irony. Which should make for an excellent disguise. Somewhat relieved, I continued monitoring Cookie's interaction with the dog. Don't say gentle. Don't say gentle. No, not gentle. It was oddly fascinating. What was it like to see your own species through the eyes of another? Did he yearn for his old self? Is he still compelled to smell butts? With perfect timing, Cookie began to move his head just a little too close to that Chihuahua bum.
Hawthorne?
Hawthorne. I lightly shook my head at him and he seemed to take the hint. Huh? A text? It better be God with an apology.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
It's Mom. I should have figured she'd contact me to ask about the interview. Hey, honey, how did the interview go? Hey, Mom, the interview went really great. I feel like I really nailed it. That's fantastic, Fake Flora. Did that list of interview questions I sent help?
Oh, no.
Jesus, I totally forgot about those. Not like I can tell Mom the reason why. Oh, well, keep racking up the lies. Yeah, they were pretty helpful, thanks. They didn't throw any curveballs, thankfully. Great. So you feel pretty good about getting the job? You know me, queen of modesty and all that, so I'm not going to promise anything. I think I seem composed and confident, best I can do. Lies, lies, masses of lies. Of course, I'm having lunch with one of the partners next week. I'll shake him down for some answers. Please don't shake anybody down for my sake, Mom. I will anyway, but I promise I won't tell you about it. Thanks. You have any plans tonight? I'll take you to dinner if you want.
Hey there.
Hey, Big Floa.
Who the hell?
In the world? Oh my. Oh, floating on a bubble. Oh, hey.
Oh
It's-
my God.
Is that Adrian? Or Vincent? Vincent, yeah.
Hi.
Oh boy. You don't have to look at me like you're seeing a ghost. Sorry, I cut a quick glance at Cookie, who was fortunately preoccupied playing with the Chihuahua. I assumed Cream was still behind the tree, but I couldn't see her in my periphery. Oh, that's... that looks... she's totally peeking him. Try and get Vincent out of here. The dogs see him. No, don't even weigh the possibilities.
I'm sorry.
I don't mean anything by it. I'm just kind of burned out right now, and I wasn't expecting to run into you here.
Well,
Yeah, I was just out on a walk before I came by to get my stuff.
This is bad.
Vincent's Australia and I. Demandocracy. Sorry about that. I couldn't quite hear with just a little bit of voice. Oh shit. I completely forgot that I told him to come by in the evening. This is bad. This is really bad. Quick, Fake Flora. Run interference. I didn't know that you came here to walk. Seriously, Brain, that demure shit ain't going to cut it.
oh, well,
Oh, well, you know, it's a nice park. It is, but I thought it was a little out of the way for you. I mean, yeah, usually. Well, I figured it might be the last time I'm in the area for a while, and I don't know. Guess I'm just feeling a little nostalgic. Had some nice memories here. Yeah, we did. Anyway, what about you? You actually come here without your dogs? I feel like I'm butchering this accent and I apologize. You know, I want to get mad at him for trying to barb me. But given everything, I'm actually happy he cares enough to be a bitter little prick. Flashed him a dirty look to let him know I processed the jab. I wasn't going to give him the pleasure of a follow-up. A few awkward seconds passed and Vincent looked around suspiciously. So, are you actually not here with your dogs? You are, but it's okay. I know. I'm not proficient with Australian accents, sadly. No, I actually just stopped by to look for something I left behind.
But isn't that...
Because Vince isn't swearing all the time. Oh, but it seemed like you were just sitting here. I always start shifting more towards a British one I find when I try to do it. What? Are you spying on me?
No.
No, I just...
Hey!
Uh-oh.
Get away!
Back off, pal. She's my wife.
Excuse me?
Mine!
You heard me, mophead. We've been married for years.
Who is this?
Fake Floor, do you know this person?
Well,
Well, that's it. I'm fucked. It's me,
uh,
George. That's quite enough, George. Please shut up.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, orange guy.
Chihuahua just told me. Oh my, it's Orange Guy.
Hey!
Comrade, lend me your strength so that we vanquish this wizard.
Are those my pants?
What in the flame-throwing hell is going on here? Hey, are those my pants?
Do you want them? I don't.
This is spiraling out of control. I need to think of some bullshit and get Vincent out of here. But what?
Vincent.
Vincent? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. They're LARPers? Vagrants? Or they're my dogs? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh, this is going to be a big choice. And my dogs. LARPers. You see, I'm leaning towards LARPers myself. Especially with how they've acted already. She's been my wife for years. Orange Man. You heard the man. LARPers it is. I agree with that one.
This is George and Hawthorne.
They're LARPer. My Swedish LARPer friends.
Oh, what?
What the heck is LARPing? You know, role-playing like Dungeons and Dragons, but outside.
Well,
Never did that before.
Well,
Well, I do now. Isn't that right, George?
I will destroy them.
I will destroy all men in my presence.
So loud.
Don't mind her. She's
Yeah.
just in peak immersion right now.
Cheers!
I am Hawthorne, and I am gentle. Ask anybody.
uh-huh.
What exactly are you role-playing as right now?
here's the thing.
Well, you might say I'm the designated driver of the LARP, setting the rules, enforcing the rules, that kind of thing.
So,
So, you're the one who let them wear our clothes? Listen, it's a long
The
story.
truth is,
She doesn't like nudists.
Just
Hawthorne, George, I'm on pause right now. If you could give me a mo, that'd be great. Have a mock battle or something. Okay, I'll just go talk to that Chihuahua some more.
No!
I won't leave my life with this scoundrel.
Get out!
Go! Sorry about all of that.
are you okay?
Fake Floor, are you okay? Such a small question, yet it lands like a gut punch. One moment here.
yeah.
Yeah, Vince, I'm fine. I'm just trying new things, trying to find myself again.
Right.
Right. Hey, listen, I know I told you to come by, but it's cool. I can tell you're busy. I'll just come get my stuff some other time.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate your understanding.
Well,
Yeah.
good luck with them.
I'm gonna go, good to see you again. Good luck with them.
Bye.
Thanks. I'm going to need it. See you around.
Oh,
Nightmare. Living in a nightmare. Hey, are those your friends? They're terrorizing my dog.
get back here!
George Hawthorne, stop chasing that chihuahua and get over here now.
I guess so.
You know, that guy doesn't smell as bad as he used to.
Great.
Yeah, and he's quite knowledgeable. He'll be a solid ally.
Are you mad?
Certainly ready to go, so hopefully you guys are. Do we really have a choice?
Nope.
No, so wave goodbye to your friend and let's go. Episode 14.
Finally.
Another save. Finally, back home.
Oh,
I fell into the sofa with all the grace of a bowling ball and exhaled. God, I didn't realize how exhausted I was.
Burgers.
We could use more burgers. I prefer to have my life back under control. Barring that, I accept a milkshake and a foot massage. Big
Maybe?
reveal of Monokuma. I don't know about milkshakes, but I can massage your feet. Appreciate the offer, Cookie, but you're going to need more dexterity practice opening lids and stuff before I let you near this baby flesh.
I'm listening.
When will I know how to open lids?
it's like this.
When I trust you won't use that knowledge to escape the house. So, TBA. However, I do like the idea of you guys being my personal butlers. Now I just need to become sufficiently rich to make that a believable cover story. Wait a second. I remember Mom said something to me before Vincent showed up. Let me check. Oh geez, Mom and Vincent wrote me. Which do I suffer first? Let's do this. Do you have plans tonight? I'll take you to dinner if you want, my treat. Oh Jesus, she has to go to dinner. Not that I want to risk leaving them for a second time today. Better write her back so she doesn't think I'm blowing her off, even though she probably already does. Now, what lies do I offer this time? Hey Mom, sorry I missed this. Was at the park with the dogs. Very tired tonight, maybe over the weekend? I was starting to worry. That's fine, Fake Flora, just let me know. I'll be in meetings a lot of the week. Okay, Fake Flora, time to bite the bullet and see what Vincent wrote. So, yeah, Lapas. Yeah, what about LARPers? Got a problem with LARPing? No, but I just feel like there's something you're not telling me. You wouldn't believe me even if I had told you. Try me. I'm being all cavalier, but I'm serious. This shit is unbelievable. What, they're actually wizards or something? In that league of unbelievable, yes. It's hard to tell if you're being sincere or trying to get back at me. Believe me, if I want to get back at you, I'll do something refined like dump fish in your car. Point taken. So, what are we talking about here? I'm not going to try to convince you over text. It's gotta happen in person. Okay, then let's meet for coffee. Need more privacy than that. Maybe I could come by your apartment? I can bring your stuff. I'm cool with that. Thanks. I'll text you again when I get my shit together. Maybe tomorrow afternoon. No worries. Good luck. You okay over there, Cream? You're being unusually quiet. Oh, sorry. I was just thinking, can human eyes see dead people?
Wait, what?
Is there some reason you're asking?
I don't know.
They usually start coming out when the sky is this color, but I don't see them.
Let's not.
We're talking about this right now, huh? I can't deal with metamorphosis and ghosts in the same day.
I'm scared.
Yeah, some of them are pretty scary.
Stop!
Yeah, my Cookie. Are those my dirty underwear you're holding? Put those back in the basket right now.
Jeez.
No fun allowed.
Oh my
Someone's here.
God.
Someone's here.
Oh.
Who is it? What do they want to? Can I come and watch them?
Oh,
Calm your shits now. What could this be? It's a stupid and lonely part of me that hoped it was Vincent again, rushing over to bang boom the hell out of my yearning, complicit body. As I berated myself for my dumb baby fantasies, I looked through the peephole.
this is bad.
Tia, oh my god. We forgot I told her to come over. This is not good. What do I tell her? Turned the lock on the door and conjured my best smile, painfully they're aware that Dia would see through me immediately.
Dia!
Hi, Dia.
Hey!
Hey there, stranger. What are you?
Dia!
Yeah.
Dia!
Hi there.
Hi. I didn't know this was going to be more than a party of two. Yeah, it's just, Dia, I'd like you to meet, I mean, back up, brain, throw me some ideas. I'm Hawthorne. I'm a gentle LARPer.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
George
Yes, sir.
and Hawthorne.
They're from, where are you guys from again? Sweden. Florida. Yeah, they just
Yeah.
moved in to this neighborhood. They're real friendly, as you can tell. That's cool. Lobbing is when you run around forest yelling lightning bolt and stuff, right?
Big love!
Yeah, you're like a lightning bolt right to my heart. Wish I could say I haven't heard that one before.
The truth is,
You just came from the park, which is kind of like a forest. Vincent was also there, but he didn't really talk to us.
Guys, please.
Oh, you guys know
I know
Vincent?
that guy.
Big Floor talks about him all the time.
Good.
Good. I'm not the only one who thinks so. While we're on the topic, is he still coming by?
No.
No, we kind of had a chance encounter. I told him I didn't feel good and we'd do it another day.
Okay.
Huh? Are you alright? Did the interview not go well?
Honestly.
That's only the beginning of it. But no, that wasn't super either. Sounds like it's been a rough day. But that's why I brought drinks. There's nothing some midnight martinis and a couple of friends can't fix.
Sorry.
George Hawthorne, are you staying? I'm sorry, I didn't bring the most with me. Wasn't expecting anyone else.
It doesn't matter.
It's cool, they're sufficiently intoxicated on the wonders of life. I'm drinking what she's drinking. I'm thinking what she's thinking.
George!
George, please, that's gross, especially when your name is George. Stop. Not even sorry.
Oh!
Oh, hey, I remember.
Hawthorne?
It's Hawthorne.
I understand.
I was going to tell you what that Chihuahua from the park said. He knew about the curse.
What?
Wait, what? He said there are these, what did he call them? Sky people? Ghosts? Birds? Ghost birds!
What's up?
Alright, I've got the drinks. Now, someone please fill me in on what you're talking about. Please, I hope it is about the tour. Oh. I'm guessing we're getting into the chapter 15 shenanigans now. You've arrived and I'm home now. Welcome, Zookeeper Chris. A tour's divine blessing has been granted to her.
What the hell is going on? A pleasure.
What's the matter? Never seen a ghost before.
Stay back.
Please don't hurt me. You humans are endless fountains of amusement.
No.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Relax. It's
Oh.
a joke.
Come on now, it's just a little joke. No need to have a heart attack. What? What's going on? Why do you sound like that? What? You don't like my voice? I thought the inflection turned out quite nice, warm even. You know, it requires extraordinary discipline to maneuver a squishy body like this without it disintegrating it. You should be more appreciative.
Get out!
You get out of my friend right now!
Good.
Oh, good. My weapon has arrived.
Please don't
sorry.
kill me. No.
Don't worry. As long as she's here, I can guarantee nothing eventful will happen. She?
Of course.
Yes, my partner here, the spinning ball of light. I'm surprised you haven't seen us before. We float around in your sky all the time. We're not even subtle about it. Am I dead? Do you feel dead?
I'm not sure.
No, am I supposed to be?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of death in my day, but I haven't had the pleasure myself. Just one moment here. The specific soundtrack sounds a little bit louder.
Right.
Right, thanks for the reminder. You know me, always getting a little too invested. Human!
What?
Here, what was her name again? She's Swedish. Oh, you maybe.
Anyways.
Right, fake floor, we come in pieces. Wait, is that right? No, it's peace. We come in peace. Dear, I'm thinking this is the pink ghost in her, but I'm not sure. What, too cliched? You can never tell with humans who will be receptive. Actually, there was this one time. Are you going to tell me what's going on here? Not trying to be rude, but, still panicking.
Sorry to say.
So, excuse me, being in this body is making me unusually garrulous. Usually garrulous. I had a nice voice like mine. Nine, you'd like to hear yourself talk too. Anyways, let me start from the beginning.
Yes.
Yes, please.
The truth is,
You seem like a bright girl, so you're probably starting to realize that we're not from around here. Define here. This neighborhood, this state, this country, this planet, this solar system, this galaxy. I mean, there are so many ways to conceptualize location.
aliens!
Country aliens? I don't really like this word aliens. It's very exclusionary. I mean, to me, you're technically an alien, but I'm not holding that against you, am I?
Fine.
That's fair, I guess. So what are you then, more specifically?
See,
I'd love to tell you, but here's the problem. You're primitive.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
relax.
What?
It's a joke.
I don't mean that despairingly. You humans aren't exactly equipped with the bioluminescent communication structures needed to understand a language. It's just physiology.
Anyways,
Yes. Oh, what you need to know is that we are researchers. Our charge is to study other intelligent life and its response to novel, and some would say shocking phenomena. Like turning my dogs into people.
yes.
That is one of our primary gigs, yes.
Hold up.
You think it's alright, subjecting people to that kind of stress and worry and financial burden? Did I see the game going this way? It's,
Some sympathy.
yeah, interesting. There's been no dating, though, so, that's a healthy change. Not particularly, but hey, have some sympathy. I'm not the one running the ethics board, and I'm not exactly in a position to #resist. I just study what I'm told to study.
What the hell?
That's it? You made my life hell because someone paid you to?
We are all puppets.
We're all puppets tethered to some kind of string.
Unbelievable.
This is because of you. People think I'm nuts. I likely failed my interview, and now I've got the heart health of a chain smoker, and the best you offer me is some hard determinism? Really compliment? It's really interpreted as well. Are you done?
Yeah.
For now. Yes, I'll get to that. Just let me finish.
The truth is,
Short, our research preliminary concerned the effects of patent transformation on a certain facet of the human emotional system. In your case, loneliness.
Wait, what?
She picked me because I was the loneliest? I don't know if I can believe that. I mean, this is America.
no.
You're not even the loneliest person on the street. No, you were just randomly selected from a smaller candidate pool hovering around the average point.
Nice.
No, I'm okay with that.
Good.
Good. Well, now, I've finally delivered the gist. I am required to debrief you, and I quote, to the fullest extent requested by the subject except of forbidden by sections 4, 10, and 16. I don't know what any of that
I
means.
understand.
Terms you should understand. I'll answer your questions except when I cannot.
Gotcha.
Dislike predictable stories, so this is nice. Perfect. Yeah, I wasn't sure about them being aliens or scientists, especially once they mentioned that there's actually a camera. Well, and then when we're done with that business, we can talk compensation. Compensation? Yes. Otherwise known as reimbursement, restitution, reparations, recompense, rewards, whichever of those many R words you would prefer. But first, questions.
Let me think.
Questions, huh? Now, there's something a lot easier said than done. I don't even know where to begin.
Take your time.
Start small. The longer this takes, the more I can deduct from my considerable personal debt. Here, I'll even pump in some more appropriate atmospherics. Huh. Meditative. See? She gets it. Oh dear. Why are my dogs hot? I guess first, let's ask about our friend. She mentioned that she could melt her body really easily. I need to know, is my friend Dia going to be okay? Housing you?
No.
No, I'm afraid your friend is dead, and her husk belongs to me now.
What?
Relax.
It's
It's
a-
a joke.
It's a joke.
Man.
This isn't funny. Huh. Must be a human thing, because I find it goddamn hilarious.
Oh, please.
It's not my fault. I'm the only one here with a sense of humor.
Hey now.
I want to answer. Is Dad going to be alright?
Fine.
Yes, your friend is fine. She might feel faint for a few days. There's a small risk she'll develop epilepsy, but I've heard that usually fades after a couple of years. I'd punch you, but then I'd be punching my friend.
A pleasure.
You know, I like you. It takes moxie to maintain a combative attitude despite the risk that we might want to vaporize you. Want to vaporize me? What?
No.
No. Good? Easily. Yeah, that's real comforting.
Have some sympathy.
What? I'm not trying to be intimidating. We just all need to have a shared understanding of the facts. Listen, don't worry about it. When everything is done, just make your friend some soup. Preferably chicken, you know, the little chunks. She's going to want some protein to repair all the frayed synapses. Ah, dear, I'm so sorry, girl. Let's find the origins of the experiment.
So
who
tell me.
started this whole turn pets into people business, and why does it matter to them? What'd she say?
I don't think so.
She says there's no records of who originated the idea, although that's not exactly true. So does Angie's doing? Confused already.
Listen.
If you'll tolerate me being garrulous again, I'd like to share something important with you. It's rather confidential, but I'm not worried about you telling anyone.
I guess so.
I told you before that we are researchers, but let me ask you, what is a researcher to you in an ideal sense?
Let me think.
Ideal sense? I guess it'd be someone who pursues knowledge for its own sake, whether that's good or bad. I appreciate the cynicism. That would lead you to add that caveat. But it's fair to say that, for humans, researchers are generally respected, right? Yeah, if they're not corporate shills or Nazis, sure.
You wouldn't understand.
I'll tell you about them later. For now, let's stay on topic.
The truth is,
Given your cultural paradigm, it may surprise you to learn that in our own culture, there's no distinction between a researcher and a criminal.
Wait, what?
Indeed, for humans, the pursuit of knowledge is, on the whole, a noble endeavor. For us, it is a reminder of our failings and of the debt we owe. As you can imagine, this isn't the most motivating position. Though I suppose that's the point. What are you getting at?
listen.
Just let me get through the exposition, will you? Sorry.
Have some sympathy.
As said, we are effectively criminals, bound to work until our debts expire, or we do, whichever comes first. Don't ask what we did, because I'm not at liberty to tell you. But just as you strip your criminals of certain rights, so do we. The thirst for punishment seems to be a constant in the universe. One particularly clever form of punishment our leaders craft is to compel us to form our own area of expertise, and then deny us credit for our findings.
Damn.
Oh, that's bitchy. Thank you for saying so.
You did what?
Wait, you're trying to basically tell me that you're the one who originally originated this experiment?
I believe so.
Guilty as charged.
Okay then.
Okay, but why though?
The truth is,
When I was first assigned to this planet, it was the year, I want to say 1893, on your Gregorian calendar. As an aside, I've never liked any of your calendars, but I digress. The timing was fortuitous. Humans had begun to realize the merits of empirical study. The efforts were tainted by all manner of bad actors, but there was still optimism in the endeavor. Coincidentally, the ensuing industrialization seemed to also cause the spread of domestic pets. It wasn't too long before I found my inspiration.
What do you mean?
On one hand, the freedom that humans extend to researchers and scientists was compelling, rebellious even. A glimpse of my own life without a leash. On the other hand, humans complicated my idealism. Even as they begrudgingly stopped leashing each other, they turned their sights on the animals around them.
have some sympathy.
Felt great sympathy for them. Unlike myself, who is at least somewhat culpable, your pets suffer the leash for no reason other beyond an accident of birth.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for making me feel like shit. I believe the English phrase is misery loves company. That's true, but let me finish. That's always asking what if. I guess the alien scientists do the same. It's true. And really, humans, we've had to put laws into effect to curb what kind of what ifs we are allowed to ask, because they can get like not care for rights and stuff. Be the animal or a human. Now, you asked about my motivation. Well, that depends. In one telling, it was a pursuit of knowledge for its own sake. disguised as a willingness to toil in obscurity. Naturally, the bureaucrats loved it. Look at Rapture when you remove that. Oh, Rapture. In another telling, it was a moral endeavor, and freeing your pets from their ignorance, even for a moment, I could free myself. With a perk of forcing humans to stop and value the lives in front of them. But neither of those tellings would be true. Not completely.
So,
So what is true?
Can't say.
That I'm a fool? A coward? I don't know. Sometimes the truth seems so terse and trite, and I hate it. I think I share that with you humans.
Maybe so.
Maybe that's another constant in the universe. Maybe.
Fine.
Besides the Bioshock, I like the first one. I could never get into the second. And then by extension, the third. The one in the sky. Yes, I hear you. Maybe I should have let you take over this body. Your mom complex would be a better fit. For free. Oh, I have them. I actually do own them. I've tried to get into them. But the problem is the bullet sponge. I absolutely hate it. But I also don't want to play on the easiest difficulty. But it was just constantly needing to unload into people. I just, like, yeah.
Sorry to say.
I admit that was a bit serious and long-winded. The answer is the best I have, so hopefully it will suffice.
I guess so.
Guess I'll have to.
Good.
Now let's have some fun questions from here on out, huh? I hate a stuffy atmosphere. About stopping time.
so,
Did you stop time everywhere?
Of course.
Yes, we stopped all of time just for you. No, of course
No.
not. It's just this house. Maybe a little part of your neighboring houses. I don't know. The collision detection, isn't the best. Is stopping time even locally really necessary? Seems kind of dramatic.
I believe so.
You say that, but what do you imagine your friend and dogs would have done if a bunch of floating orbs floated through your front door? Order us a drink? Furthermore, what if you had ordered delivery or something? You would think I wanted some pizza boy barging in here while I'm trying to debrief you? There's a lot of people with guns in your country.
Okay.
You've made your point. Privacy, protection, predictability. These goals constitute our singular mission. Perfection. It is true. A lot of action games, it's fight an area and move on, but there's a difference in the length of the combat. Now, the difference could be that you fight for a long time in one specific area with bullet sponge enemies, and then you have a while of no combat versus many quick combats. I prefer the many quick, like if it's spread out and they're semi-relatively quicker to dispatch. By that same aspect, though, I also don't mind if I die fast. Games like Sekiro, for example, where it's a lot of skill-driven. Like, I can kill them within a few hits at times, versus they can also do that to me pretty easily. Dark Souls. What are some FPS games that did that well? Don't quite recall off the tip of my head. I haven't played any recently. From left to right, there's going to Tokamuri chicken. Oh, Rochi. Good old Rochi. How's it going?
Huh.
These are our dogs. They got turned into humans. And this is the girl dog, the boy dog. Unfortunately, we had to have a large sweater for him. Yeah, I don't much care for our institution's slogan either. So pompous and even worse, boring. So what if they hear me say that? I don't like it. They should write a better slogan. Here we go. We'll answer our question. Why are our dogs hot? Hey, okay, don't think me weird for asking this. Don't worry, I already think you're weird.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'll stop interrupting.
so,
Right, so why did you make my dogs look like they do? How do you mean? Oh, actually, from what I played of the Deus Ex Machina, I could take out enemies really quick in that. Plus, there's multiple different ways to go through things. I personally love stealthy approaches. Metal Gear Solid, the original one, is another good one. And Metal Gear Solid 2. where they save kind of the more tougher, longer fights for bosses. More stealthy aspect, realism. Okay. You know, with the what? The shiny hair, the colorful eyes, the ding ding dong.
No!
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Tra la la. Yes! Yes! My tra la la. My ding ding dong. Thank you very much for putting that in there. It's big, isn't it? I haven't looked.
Oh, please.
Oh, really? Was there something else you were staring at from behind the wall then?
Damn.
Damn you and damn my eyes. What? Do you not like all of those things?
No?
I don't like that question.
I understand.
No need to be bashful. I understand humans are shallow creatures who are attracted to certain visual markers. Sure, people like pretty things, but that doesn't explain why they had to be quite so attractive.
Sorry to say.
Sounds like someone is uncomfortable with their dirty
The
thoughts.
truth is.
Listen, in the great Aeolian expanse that is the universe, my dirty thoughts are but a fleck. A fleck on a fleck even, maybe even on another fleck. But you thought about it. About you. One of them. Both of them.
Man!
Infinitesimally small.
Sorry.
Fine, I'll stop. The short of it is, your dogs are attractive because we needed the manipulation to be believable. After all, would you really had been on board if they looked like that creepy guy from the coffee shop? No, you wouldn't.
What?
What you know about Stanley? You don't think we did background research? Do you take us for amateurs?
No, but.
Glowing like a goddamn lighthouse. Rising 3 hit level 50 could take out 600 zombies with no weapons equipped? Well, that's a little odd. In a comp? Oh dear. No, I'm just uncomfortable with you spying on me. What else do you know about me?
Can't say.
More than is probably necessary, but you have to consider all the potential confounds. Your recent binge on smutty novels, for instance, could have been relevant. It wasn't, but you never know.
Jesus.
This is mortifying. You've probably seen me.
Of course.
You didn't have to say it. We definitely saw you do all of that. But it's not a big deal, believe me. Background data is kept confidential and deleted after a period of time. And sure, I'm judgy, but it's not like you'll ever see me again.
This is crazy.
My god, this is 50 Shades of fucked up. Yeah, I remember you reading that one.
Stop!
Just move on, please.
I.
Well, I guess I'm satisfied. Oh, are you really? No, there's a million questions I want to ask, but I'm getting overwhelmed just thinking about them. This is too much to take in at once. I also regret what I'm overlooking.
You see,
I see. Well, the good news is you don't have to live with a lot of regret because we're going to obfuscate your memory of, well, all of this.
Wait, what?
What do you mean? I don't remember that any of this happened?
right.
Right. Nothing will remain save for a fleeting impression of something lost. Poetic, really.
Hey now.
So why did you bother letting me ask questions?
Oh, please.
You let that prospect of forgetting something in the future keep you from learning it in the present? If so, it's a good thing you didn't become a teacher. Constant disappointment.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever, just tell me, is it going to hurt?
Can't say.
It doesn't hurt. At least nobody has ever said that it does. Granted, those people were obfuscated. Having trouble with that word. Can't have any fun. What's she saying? She wants me to assure that it doesn't hurt. That's her guarantee. Not mine. Not like you could sue us. I just hate to be the sole source of people's disappointment.
Uh-huh.
Aren't you thoughtful? Over 1,000 with weapons? Jeez, sir.
Of course.
Jeez. I'm glad you see me for me.
About that.
Obfuscated. Thank you. You review used big words that confuse small man brain. Give small star things. So what about my dogs? What's going to happen to them?
You see,
As I said, it will be as if nothing happened. They will go back to being dogs. Will their memories be obfuscated as well? Will they remember me? Big words make big brain. Gonta Vesever no understand big words. Vesever have a hard time trying to read them. It's turning into Gonta now. Turn it! And did I read that after I start going into Gonta? For them as for you, it will be like the whole thing never happened. It's better for them this way. So why was that Chihuahua at the park able to tell
The
Cookie
truth is,
that Chihuahua was a mistake? The point is, your dogs will still love you. Still do tricks for your amusement, all that. I guess I don't have any choice but to trust you, do
I
I?
don't think so.
Not really. Good thing for you, I'm an orb of my word. Which is why we now need to discuss your compensation. Right, what's that all about? It's my favorite part of the debriefing. Essentially, I will grant you a single wish. We're going to save. Lest we screw up our wish. This better not be a monkey paw situation.
Hold up.
Okay, there's gotta be some fine print on that.
Sorry to say.
Surprisingly, not a lot. To repay you for the trouble you endured, I am entitled to offer a choice. Granted, the nature of that choice is entirely up to my discretion. Basically, what? You could offer me a burger box coupon and say take it or leave it? Is that what you desire most? Tell me what you truly desire.
Relax. It's a joke.
You both can put your daggers away. I was joking. Although, yes, I could give you something trite. That really wouldn't satisfy my tendency toward the dramatic. No, I'd like to give you something more consequential.
What do you mean?
Listen.
Let me put it this way. There are two sides to this experiment. There's the value it represents to us, and more broadly to our superiors. And then there's the value it represents to you. To understand this value, think of the experience as a mirror reflecting your truest self. And then simply ask yourself, what do you see? What I see?
Right.
Consider all the snap judgments you've made since the experiment began. What do they say about you? Be honest with yourself. I don't like having to correct people. I want to say that I tried to be gentle with them. At least once I knew what was going on. It's true. We were very kind to them. We didn't yell. We didn't snap. We were understanding. Time to be judged by the game. Oh no.
We have found you wanting. Now you shall burn in the fiery pit of despair.
Can't say I'm proud of my actions before that. I hesitated to protect them at first. And even with the proof right in front of me, I still entertained the idea of hurting them. Is that the Doom intro? You're looking, there's some fat angry troll look at you. Oh, wait, the mirror's fine. You see, but that's the thing though. Technically, her actions before that, I feel were validated. Were totally valid. She didn't know what was happening. Although I guess technically she saw the orb, she saw the transformation, the fact that I still went in there with the knife. But that's human condition for you. You still got your personal thing. Yeah. Psycho Mantis all over again. Duke, have you played BioShock 3? I'll use the other controller. Quick.
Maybe so.
Maybe everything after that was just me trying to make up for my own cowardice.
Can't say.
Maybe not. Speculation for everyone.
You see,
Now, the reason I'm asking you to reflect in this way is to help you answer my next question, which is simply this. Do you want to remember? Remember what? That all of this happened. Didn't you literally just tell me I had to be obfuscated?
I know it's not.
It's true, that is our standard policy, but it isn't a mandatory policy.
Oh, please.
No, it's not insane, it's just unusual.
The truth is,
Now, this isn't a compensation I offer commonly or lightly, but in thinking about your case, I do think it might hold some value for you. So, Fake Flora, the choice I'm offering you is simple. Do you want to remember or forget? There are trade-offs to each, obviously. Knowledge is power. But ignorance is bliss, right? Vivid memories often come with a cost. Are you willing to pay that fee?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. What exactly does each case entail?
sorry to say.
You either live with a full memory of this experience or you don't. If you do, you'll be the only one. Your friends, your dogs, even those fast food workers. The last day will be a blur to them. So I'll be alone is what you're saying.
Right.
In this one specific way, yes.
About that? that.
For how long? The rest of my life? Would you come back and vaporize me if I accidentally spilled the beans?
No.
A lifetime is a long time to keep a secret. Oh, that would be excessive, even for me. I would be satisfied if you maintain confidentiality for, say, a few years. Beyond that, I'm not too worried. After all, who are you going to tell? Your coworkers? Your mother?
Oh, please.
Please, I have enough background info on your mom to know she won't believe you.
Damn.
Ain't that you're right? Sure, maybe someone like a romantic partner would believe you if you told them. And so what? There are plenty of test subjects outside your circle of influence.
Gotcha.
Makes sense, I guess. So I could in theory tell someone, but it's at my own risk of seeming
I
crazy.
believe so.
Effectively. Of course, you could just bypass the whole business by choosing to forget. I wouldn't blame you. It was certainly easier that way. Right.
Oh,
Whatever you're contemplating, just go on and say it.
Just.
Guess there's no way they can stay humans?
yes.
Yes.
No.
Is what I'd like to say if I wasn't being censored.
The truth is,
But she's right, it'd be hugely irresponsible. Your actions are reasonably predictable, but them, total wild cards. And sure, we could wipe your collective memories, but imagine that scenario. You'd wake up with a bunch of people you didn't know and who didn't know you. I see it now. In your panic, you'll run out of the house, call the police. They'll be arrested and with no proof of identity end up on the streets, hungry, alone.
Jesus.
It's okay, I get it. Don't depress me. Hey, I'm just trying to establish a reference
Never
level.
mind.
I'm fine. It's just a stupid, wistful idea anyway.
Oh, God.
Okay, let me think here. Just a momentous decision. No pressure. Ooh, big questions. Remember or forget? To be honest, I don't really actually see any downsides of remembering. Yes, this whole thing will seem kind of crazy and odd, but at the same time, as humans, they showed that they still loved me, and I knew their personalities more, and that they liked certain things. Remembering, I will be able to more accurately be like, okay, yeah, no, I know that they like this and that they react to this. I could be a better owner for them. Whereas if I forget, it's just going all back to how it was. I mean, she wasn't neglectful or anything, but I can only see upsides of remembering. I mean, yeah, the whole thing is crazy. Can you remember the word Furochi? What is that? You know what? We're going to go with remember. It seems like the right choice. As crazy as it was, she seems like she's sound in the head. Like even right here, there's the initial "what the hell" to them being human, and the initial "what" to her friend. But other than that, not to mention by remembering, we could also help the friend because she gave her the thing. Yeah, get your friend to eat some chicken soup after to help with the fried synapses. She would forget that otherwise, right? This way, I can help everyone. I could be a better person. I want to remember very well.
Huh?
That's it?
sorry.
I'm sorry. Have I gone off script again? I'm bad about that.
No, but.
No, I just thought you might make some cheeky remark or something. Hey, just because I float doesn't mean I can't abide a little gravity when necessary. Thank you very much. Besides, there's really nothing for me to say. It's your life. You're the only one person who knows what you can handle.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Listen.
For what it's worth, it takes a certain strength to live alone with one's memories, even those that are happy. Perhaps especially those that are happy. And that's the thing, nothing bad happened, so there's no reason for me to want to really forget, besides the whole thing just being really weird. If I could have had that strength when I was your age, maybe I wouldn't be stuck in my current position. Making me really curious to know what it is you did.
Don't forget
Yeah,
this.
since you enjoy remembering so much, you'll recall that I can't disclose such information.
I'm sorry.
Alright, sorry. Alright, your choice has been received,
A
logged, and
pleasure.
approved. It's been a pleasure working with you. Don't cry, please don't cry.
Listen.
Listen, I get what you're feeling.
Huh?
You do?
Of course.
Sure, you might be more primitive, but we're all star stuff here. You've grown attached to them as people. They've brought you a lot of stress, but also relief from your loneliness. And that's true. I don't want to forget my time with them. I'll be hurt to never see them again. Before we go, let me ask you something. You've never seen a black hole, have you?
No idea.
No, we've got like one blurry picture. Well, since you've chosen to remember, allow me to share this with you. They are beyond beautiful. Their hunger is pure, ceaseless. They are the very embodiment of despair. Oh man, I know Duke just bolted up in his chair right now. Whoa, 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 what did you say? What'd you say? I don't...
You see,
I know this because a long time ago, I was in a position similar to yours. There you go. I had a close friend who eventually became my mate. I did not imagine our life was superb, but I sincerely believe we were happy. There's drunken Taco Tuesday every day. Sorry, in the fine print. I knew I should not just scroll past that. Dang. And then one day, I woke up and they were simply gone.
Huh?
Gone? As in, disappeared?
can't say.
I don't know. And in truth, I haven't given up ever knowing. Or I have given up ever knowing. I searched for them tirelessly in the beginning, but the years eroded my hope. First into a sharp point, and then eventually a hollow space. So it was fitting that after researching the cliff's edge of my own despair, I found myself on the outskirts of a black hole. As beings of light, we fear them like you fear a predator. And like humans, we tell stories about the things we fear. One such tale is that black holes absorb the screams of those they consume and play them back for the universe like a warped, wretched song.
Damn.
Oof, that's fucked up.
Yes.
Without warning. So every day is a gamble. I don't know, Roshi. I don't know anything. I don't know. I always thought so. A dose of fear to temper adventurous spirits. And when I stared into that abyss, I heard nothing. All I felt was awe. I was a wanted orb at that point, and I had the romantic notion that I could escape everything by simply giving myself to the despair greater than my own. Oh no, she's turning into the ultimate despair.
Anyways,
And so I drifted forward, resigned to the hole's vice grip. Then I heard it. Heard what? The voice of my mate, moving like a ripple on a windless sea. There was a song in it, but it wasn't pain. It was peaceful. I don't know if it was real or just the last desperate lure of a body fighting to survive, but it didn't matter. My resolve crumbled and I clawed for life, the final display, I thought, of my own foolishness. But how did you know to survive?
sorry to say.
Ironically, I owe my life to the very people who have decided my punishment. It turns out being a wanted man was, as your saying goes, a blessing and a curse. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Don't forget this.
You don't need to say anything, I just want you to remember. Nothing precious is eternal. One day, you will have only your memories, and they will have to be enough. I fall prey to the specter of what might have been, and I've paid for it with my life. Don't tread my path for as long as you can, and as well as you can, embrace the love that you have.
Thank you.
I will.
Good.
Good. You can start right now.
Huh?
I'll let you in on a little trade secret. In a moment, time will begin decompressing, and you will be engulfed in light. For a few seconds, your dogs will be cognizant, but still people. If there's something you want to impress on them, that will be the time. Ooh. Is that you're close to it? Oh no. Oh
I
no,
know it's
Roger.
not.
Don't worry, this is my decision. I'll take the heat for it. But they won't remember it, right?
The truth is,
Memories do not need to be expressed to be real. Like a river, they carve themselves into the landscapes of our being. If you block one path, they may find another. Take what solace you will from that.
I hope so.
Okay, I'm ready then. Timed, quick time
a
event.
pleasure.
I'd appreciate it if you would. The neurons in this body are starting to overheat. Cookie,
Thank you
cream. I just
for
want to say
everything.
thank you for always caring for me. In my lowest moments, you've helped
I
me
love you
smile.
guys.
I love you, and I always will. And then you have to give Cream the hug, a big hug, because Cream was always asking for hugs. She loves hugs. Everything seems so normal. I don't like it.
Babies?
And then cookies. You could just say, you don't have to wear clothes ever again. And he'll understand. That's the one thing he wanted the entire time he was human. To be naked and free. Morning, you two. You guys seem like usual selves. Do you remember anything? Like being human?
Okay then.
And we'll rain check this conversation.
This is crazy.
Crazy? Is there any possible way I've been hallucinating for the last 36 hours? How would I know? It's too early in the morning for these kind of thoughts. I'm just gonna grab some breakfast and stream something stupid for a few hours.
Come on.
Come on, babies. Let's go scrounge together something to eat. Boink, 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 boink.
Huh?
What the?
Hi there.
Fake Flora?
Hey, dear.
Yeah, you okay? I don't know. I feel like I've got an awful hangover. Why was I asleep on your couch? Did you drink me onto the table or something? Honestly, I barely remember what happened myself. You came over with drinks and then... Oh, there were... I remember some names. George and something? I feel like it's on the tip of my tongue, but my head hurts. Too bad to think about it. Did we watch a show? It's all just a blur.
It's like this.
Yeah, that's it. I was feeling down about my interview. So we watched some movies and started drinking. I guess we just got carried away.
Good.
I'd say so. Well, hopefully it was at least good for raising your
Maybe
spirits.
so.
Yeah. I feel like we've got a whole new lease on life.
Cool.
Cool. You think you could compensate me in aspirin? I'll tell you one better. Aspirin and breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, the respect that I'm due as an educator. Mind if I bring the babies?
Sure.
Sure. Sorry, I didn't acknowledge you little ones. I'm not feeling my best.
Babies.
Right, you dweebs. Let's grab some meds for Dia and then head out. Shook off the sense of unease creeping up my spine and grabbed my phone and wallet. Huh? Oh my god. Remember. And it's a picture of a black hole! This one was all real. My dogs were humans. I was visited by alien researchers and I remember everything. Hope I made the right choice by living with this knowledge. I don't want to become a crazed street preacher ranting about the aliens living among us. No doubt it will be lonely, but something so extraordinary deserves to be remembered, even if it's difficult. I'm sure the dogs would do the same for me. Maybe they'll appreciate that on some level. Even if they don't, it's okay. At least we'll have each other.
What's up?
Earth to fake Flora. Oh, sorry, were you saying something? As if you minded me using a hairbrush, but you were zoning out and I was having a crisis. Darn, here I was just about to make fun of you for that. I figured. I guess I can't expect you to lie to me if I don't extend the courtesy, huh? Nope, that's what friends are for, right? Keeping your feet on terra firma?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, look at them all being so happy and friendly. The end. Fortunately, I didn't click on that last one. I just automatically went through, so I missed the very last line. It might be a log. Subject's chosen compensation package has been successfully applied. Project number 080206330 is now concluded. Well, that's that. So this is the part where you reprimand me for an irresponsible decision and I offer a witty distraction because I've got those ready. No, I don't see a point. It's not a risk I would personally take. But you're probably right that the overall concern is small. Not really worth the paperwork. Oh, that's a little disappointing. Perhaps you could pretend to be mad so I can get these retorts out. I think you'll like them. You wish you would learn to embrace the small victories. You really want me to be stuck in this situation until you expire? I don't know. The nice thing about hitting the floor is that you can't keep falling. I think I'm starting to enjoy looking at all the patterns. You really are hopeless. Was that true? What you said about your mate? I'm a little hurt that you have to ask. Maybe I need to sharpen my storytelling skills on our superiors some more. No, that's not what I mean. I know what you mean, and the answer is yes. I'm sorry. I never realized you'd gone through something like that. Nothing to be sorry for. You didn't ask, and I didn't tell. I certainly don't want this revelation to impair our working relationship. Well, you're still annoying, so I'm sure we'll be solid on that end. I'm glad. What was your mate like? Oh, She was always looking for something. Adventure, knowledge, trouble. I don't think she ever felt complete. She had me, so that's saying something. You don't always have to put on a show just because you hurt, you know. Yeah, as I said when we started, we all cope differently. I don't know, maybe something changed, and I just don't see it. At least, that's a feeling I can live with. Maybe that's why I don't mind if I'm stuck here, even if I pay off my debt. My old life vanished with my mate. My only reward for rising up will be to discover new ways of falling down. But when I look at these humans, I see people who still have a chance to realize what matters to them. Maybe all they need to focus their attention is a little black hole. I can do that much. Just don't be disappointed when they don't always rise to meet your expectations. Believe me, I replaced expectations with mood music a long time ago. Ah, that would explain your taste. Ha! It sounds like my wit is rubbing off on you. Don't give yourself too much credit. If anything, you should try a little harder to impress me. You sound exactly like my mate, so maybe you'll like this song. I made it to remind me of her. If I like it, I'll write the report this time. Challenge accepted. If you stare into the abyss stares back. It's true. Credits! Oh, recording. What's happening?
What the hell is going on?
Huh. Guys,
You're
please.
supposed to be standing in the hallway already. Can I hold it in? I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Oh, was I supposed to tap something? Green, Blueburn 67, Fiverr.
Mine!
Yes, I am the shotgun now. Oh, it's automatic. Okay, good. Cream. Just means you gotta be in the front. Locked and bloated. Burgers ain't going to make that any better, but such
I
is
don't
life.
wanna.
I want to be in the front.
Here's the thing.
Well, let's talk about you being human first, and maybe I'll consider a swap based on the quality of your answers. Okay, so where do we start?
Oh, fudge!
Fudge.
Fudge you!
Are you?
What?
Shadowlocks, they save lives. Cookie, Zanek, Casting Call Club. Oh, yeah. Doesn't that feel delicious? You're certainly pushing all the right buttons.
Hey.
He learned. What other buttons would you like me to push, Fake Flora? Oh, Cookie, what's going on? The fulfillment of your desire, my sweet. No, we can't.
Maybe.
We shouldn't. Maybe we shouldn't, but we certainly can, my darling.
Crazy.
It's not right, Cookie. You were a dog. I cleaned your beautiful little butt. And now I'm a man. One who aims to pay his
what?
dues.
Finally.
Oh, all right. Oh, yes.
Get out!
And we're done here. Everyone get out. Vincent. Donjard Fiverr, dear. Shire Fiverr. Wait, what? God, it's already nearly 5 o'clock. I need to hurry and get these
Get
groceries
back
put away.
here.
Cookie Creep, when you're done using the toilet, come on here pronto and help me.
Hey.
Hey, Fake Flora. Saw your door was cracked and I... Whoa, are you okay? Looks like a toddler tornado ripped through your house. Yes, there's a very reasonable explanation for this that you need to help me fabricate right now, brain. Hey, Fake Flora, mind if you don't get committed? Oh, Jesus, it looks like some kind of murder scene in here. Were you robbed? Excuse me, are you hurt? I knew I should have cleaned up the place before going to the grocery. What do I say here? Surely I've got seconds until Cookie and Cream. Hey, Vincent. You, do I know you? Hi there! Hi? Big Flora, who are these people? No, I need lies. I need them now! Hey there.
What the hell is going on?
Please remain calm. I refuse to remain calm. I love how well this is going. I told you that both of us being here would be intimidating. Who the hell are you? We're aliens.
Aliens?
Alternate reality. It's an acronym, actually. Advanced Luminescent Interlopers something. We're legit is all that I'm saying. Sorry, can I hear your curse splitting about my absolute panic? I don't know. There are some really interesting memories in here. Mostly involving you. My in X-rated positions.
Oh my god.
This is so mortifying. I mean, do I at least look hot in his memories? Are you asking if I think you're hot? If he thinks you look hot?
Yes?
Excuse me, but let I remind everyone here that copulation with primitive life forms is a massive breach in protocol. You know you're curious. Just because I would watch doesn't mean I would abide. There you go, Lars Mandel. Special thanks, Annabelle. Saying, whoop. Oh, we got lots of treats. Thank you for playing. Follow us on Twitter, Shimmersoft, and who's in chat as well. And that is Paws and Effect. Now, I want to look at some of these treats. Look at some of these treats. Things were so simple then. Okay. What is this? The doggies deserve their treats. They deserve all their treats. They were such a boy and good girl. Can I give them all at once? Hopefully they don't get fat. Thanks for playing. Thank you very much for providing the game. It was a real joy to play. I liked it a lot. Sometimes you need a nice break from doing murder games. The story was very well told in this. Now, there are alternate paths, and I believe there's up to 5 different endings. This is all I'm going to be showing on stream here. But if you're interested, once again, here's all the information as well as the various store pages that you can find the game on. With Steam, it will be coming out on February 14th, if that is your preferred platform of choice. Yeah, watch those credits, that's right. Snatch all the other treats to unlock this one. Here's and give the program. Ah, okay. Accidentally insult someone. We've got a floating dog. We fed them helium treats. And then the neat thing, or if you guys pick this up, within the episodes, you can pick the episodes, and the thing that's amazing, if you want to just fast forward to the end. Oh man, like you go 15 here, you want to see some things. Customize your choices. Just nice, neat little sliders here that you can easily, quickly go through. Oh man, you could get like a very angry ending. Encounter choice. Oh, interesting. Like, this is great. I would love this in games with multiple choice endings. My mind is blown with that. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, so with that being said, though, we are going to be ending the stream. So thank you once again, everybody, for coming out today. Pleasure having you all here. And then we will be live once again this upcoming Saturday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, where I believe I will be beginning a Phantasmagoria 2, a puzzle of flesh. Alright. So Shimmersoft, congratulations on getting onto Steam. Best of luck out there. And for everyone else, you have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful evening. We'll see you all on Saturday.